Holy shit.
Wow. Are we live? I think
We're live, baby.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
What is this? What is this?
Whoa!
What? Hey, how's it going? Welcome to episode 63 of My Cup of Tea. StreamYard has just introduced background music with a preloaded library.
Holy shit.
So, yeah, I was like, when do I click this? I was going through them. I was like, oh, they got a lot of different tracks. Lo-fi, fucking acoustic cinematic.
I thought this
rock.
was your music or something.
I mean, I'm sure I could figure that out, but no, this is some nice royalty-free stuff, I'm sure.
Holy shit, that's cool.
I hope it's royalty.
Oh god, can you imagine?
This is a Batman theme. Oh fuck.
I don't know how it's coming across. I don't know if it's just like
No, it sounds good.
No, it's like in the audio level is not even that loud too. Like it's perfect. Like
So
actually, what I think it does is when someone's voice goes on, it gets lower.
really?
And then it gets higher. It gets higher when if we don't talk.
Wow.
Wow.
Could be completely wrong.
Well, that's what we got going on right now. Joining us, we got Evan.
Yeah, big episode. It's been a month since we've had a My Cup of Tea episode. Our last big episode came out in 2021 with Spider-Man No Way Home, 3.5 hours. So it's fun to be back, talking all things movies, our top 10 movies of 2021. And yeah.
Just DJing.
I am DJing. Carson's here.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm back from the last 2 episodes we had this week. But now we got music, and maybe Fridays are the only ones with the music. It's a Friday night. Yeah, I'm excited to talk about all this news. Some sad news, some good news. Oh my god! I feel like I'm a DVD loading menu.
That's the best description I've ever heard.
Or I feel like I'm playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
The beanie energy.
I don't know, man. I can already tell this is gonna be a very chill stream. I think we're all just like tired and we're just like, yeah, we're here.
I'm gonna go back to the night driving track, the first one.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Night driving. Yeah, I like that one the best.
All right. Yeah. It's just nice to have it in the back. Well,
Very inviting. It's like, come hang out. Like,
yeah.
in the stream.
I need to like have a fireplace or something.
Yeah. We need to get our green screens back up.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, we're here. We got a lot of different topics to discuss. A lot of stuff came out. Namely, the big, most recent thing is we got our first official teaser trailer for Moon Knight.
I forgot about that.
Carson,
Dang.
pull it up!
Usually, prior to like coming onto the show, I do some research into Moon Knight because I'm not the biggest Moon Knight fan. I know his origin, but I don't know everything about him. So people are like, "Who is Ethan Hawke's character?" I'm like, I have no idea who his character could be, but
Yeah.
it's interesting. Right, good, solid trailer. Like it didn't reveal too much about the show. We know it's
Yeah, and I like that.
Yeah.
It just even barely scratches the surface. Like you get that he's going crazy, but you don't even really get the split personality thing unless you're like really paying attention, or what I don't know what technically a split personality or if it's
It's like, yeah.
so that you kind of you start to hear the accents and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, cool trailer, and I think it only shows them at the end. And what's funny is I think that shot was the original leaked picture.
Yeah,
Which just keeps happening, and it's messing with my brain.
And it looks better now than
Yeah.
whatever leaked.
So I just think it's kind of funny because I remember seeing that leaked image of like it was like in between him like coming towards the camera, and because in the trailer obviously he comes all the way up to the camera, but now we're full circle and we got a release date, March 30th. I think we talked about it the other day.
Just yesterday, yeah.
Because we were talking about the
Bad Batch.
The actor who passed away that's in this show that's not in the trailer, which kind of gave us obviously an indication of like how much is not in this trailer because all these other main players that we don't know about yet, which is cool. And I don't know, is it going to be 8 episodes? Do we know?
I assume 6.
6? Okay.
The default at this point.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
If it's not going to be...
If
if it's
6 episodes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If it's not 30 minutes, then I assume they're all going to be 6 episodes, 6 hour long ish episodes. Probably 6 to 7, but it's safe to assume 6. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with the origin, except that like which one is it? I think is his name Mark or the mercenary version of the character. The mercenary identity of the character is the one that like goes to Egypt, nearly dies as a mercenary, and then he comes across this Egyptian tomb, and then is saved by the Egyptian god Khonshu or something like that. And
which
then,
I think there was a glimpse of somebody in the trailer, like that one with the long beak.
I think that was a god that he's going to be at odds with, in his mind.
Yeah, it looked like a classic like confrontation scene where they like give him the ultimatum type deal. Like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Here's what you can become. Blah 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 blah.
But but a lot of the trailer, we were introduced to the British identity of the character, who's going by Steven. I haven't watched the trailer.
I think Steven.
Steven.
So do we think that will be like the base character kind of that we're?
I think so, but at the end of the trailer, we get the most important one, where she gets a phone call saying, "Hey, Mark," or something like that. "Where are you?" That's the character that went to Egypt, because
right. And he's like dumbfounded that on the phone. He's like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
yeah, they're like, "Where were you?" They're asking where you went because last time they saw him, he was left for dead in Egypt, and I guess he makes his way from Egypt to the UK.
Interesting, yeah.
So that's why he's like, I have no idea what's going on right now, and that's just 2. The one in UK, the one that's a mercenary with a high set of skills. That's just 2. When we watch the show, we're going to be in for a lot more identity.
Because he doesn't have control of it, right? I mean, it's like...
I don't think so. But
yeah. I don't think.
Well, I guess there's 3, right? It's the UK guy who's has a job. The second guy who was at a mercenary and then the third one is his Moon Knight one, right? I assume the superhero one. So that's at least 3 so far in the trailer alone. So it's going to be very interesting how they juggle with that. They got to be very careful with the dissociative identity disorder of it all. Which they usually are in the comic books. Like, they can't just play it off for a joke. It's a very serious issue. But it's a very fun dynamic that he gets to have with the god and with trying to be a superhero, because he's a very comical hero in a sense when he's interacting with other superheroes, which can be really fun. So what I also liked is that we saw Ethan Hawke, who is rumored to be our main villain, in the trailer.
He looks more nuts than Oscar Isaac is.
He does. That hair.
It's like that slick back Jared Leto cult leader look, and I was like, all right, I'm in. He's got like 2 lines of dialogue, and then he's like standing outside, like doing like some like, I don't know, it looked like he was doing some like yoga session or something. Like,
it's a cult.
Legit looked like it looked like a little cult meeting outside. So I have no idea what's going on with that. Maybe he's gonna try to use.
It's coming right off the set of the Black Phone.
God, yeah. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Not until June now.
My boy Scott Derrickson.
But they actually moved it from February to June, right? So that's a sign of confidence, I think.
Oh, nice.
It's a big summer movie now.
What is?
The Black Phone.
Oh.
I wish it was.
I wish it was coming out earlier, because they reviewed a lot in that trailer. I want to get it over with now. I kept watching that trailer in theaters. I'm like, you're showing a lot.
Yeah, I remember that. Just like, fill the phone with dirt. Practice the swing. So.
Yeah, I could have to be like, I don't want to see anything else.
Yeah.
But so the rumor is that he's playing the sun god.
Oh, Ethan Hawke is.
Sure. Oh yeah, Ethan Hawke is. Yeah. I thought you said the name of the sun god, but I don't. the sun god. I forget the name of the sun god right now.
I'm looking.
But thank you. But apparently, some people in the comments were saying that Marvel might be combining two characters because they say his name in the trailer, and I think they're just going to use a classic Marvel Studios use of combining two characters to create one original character.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Josh.
Yeah, we get music now. It's interesting.
We are official. The
Oh,
Patreon perk.
Is it Ra? Yeah, is it Ra, the sun god?
Well, that's the classic version, but I think it's different in the comics.
Oh, okay.
The Egyptian god of sun is Ra. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna Asgard it up with Marvel.
I remember I used to get my Egyptian gods. I was so fascinated by them because of Yu-Gi-Oh! And my favorite card was they had these 3 Egyptian god cards, and it's like the card Ra, and then they had Cypher, the Sky Dragon, and Obelisk, the Tormentor.
No, Anubis.
I think Anubis might have been one of them. But yeah, Ra was a beast, the golden dragon of Ra. I forget what the card was exactly called.
Whoa.
But it was played by the character named Merrick in the show. Great show, Yu-Gi-Oh! Watch it.
It's commentary.
Commentary,
Here,
please. It was one of my first anime, technically.
Let me share my screen.
Cool.
I just found this thing.
Oop.
Because it's like...
There we go.
Sun
Yes.
King.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's Sun King. I said Sun God, didn't I? Sun King. Yes. Sun King.
Sun Kang from Fast and Furious.
So yeah, that might be who they're playing.
So it totally looks like Ethan Hawke.
Right, with the
but
mustache
basically-
and the beard and everything.
It's not Dr. Michael Morbius at your service. All right.
It was transferred to Ravencroft Institute,
Oh.
where he became known as Patient 86.
Huh. Now that is interesting.
The doctor noticed similarities between Patient 86 and her former patient, Mark Spector,
Yeah.
which is Moon Knight. So she decided to introduce him to Egyptian mythology, specifically to the sun god, I think.
Raw.
If we don't get Rachel Wise back, what's the point?
He then burned the entire hospital, and the doctor was the only survivor. And now he goes.
See,
sets
the
out to
character
destroy him.
of Bushman right there, they might be combining Bushman with
Oh, as a nemesis.
Sun God.
Kind of,
yeah. So Ethan Hawke might be playing like both characters. I'm not sure. But yeah, that seems to be the main villain.
Sun King
of the
amassed a
show.
gathering of followers and relocated to an island.
We're sure it's not Jared Leto.
And he lured Moon Knight to this island and engaged him in the Battle of the Wills, where he broke his spirit and made him doubt everything he knew.
Whoa.
Yeah, I really need to get into the Moon Knight
Dang.
comic books.
There's some like beautiful art imagery for comic covers.
Their covers are gorgeous. That's why I got might be the Marvel Now version. Marvel Now are all different.
I saw one in chat where he was like, it looks like he's like pulling on a mask, but it's like peeling off his face to get the Moon Knight face. It's crazy.
But in the trailer, it seemed like he had like when he was talking in front of that whole group of people, Ethan Hawke. It seemed like he had like power over not persuasion, but like mind control. I don't know. They seem to be all following him. That could just be his personality, but I'm not sure.
Every picture I see of Moon Knight is just so cool.
So badass. The costume is so great.
I was reading this great comic panel of Moon Knight where he was like talking about his costume and how specifically he wears white. Like he knows like he's gonna stand out because he wants to. He wants people to know that he's about to beat up, that he's coming for him.
Man, look at all these different arcs that this guy is in.
My God,
That's
Infinity
insane, dude.
Avengers vs. X-Men is
Serpent
trash.
War.
Serpent Society.
I wonder if this is gonna have any like setup for like any Midnight Sun project potential.
Yeah, that's always the big question, right? We have Blade in the background coming in. Blade, who was first introduced with the Black Knight character in Eternals.
Yeah.
This is
Who
cool.
could also be a part.
Because look at all these
Exactly.
skills, like you were saying earlier, Evan. Like each of these different,
Certain type of skill.
like it just keeps going. That this is all just abilities. Physical
God
strength.
indeed.
Dang.
Weaknesses: brain damage, mental illness. Oh
What a
no.
surprise, yeah.
Glider cloak. Man, I'm ready.
I'm super excited. Yeah.
This is already like gearing up to look like it could be like one of my top Disney Plus shows for sure. Just like the whole idea of the different personalities and the blending of the
Better than the
locations.
Doctor Strange What If episode?
Well, let's not go that far.
Oh, dude, he's got crescent darts. It says
That's
that's badass.
not full moon darts, crescent. darts.
Crescent.
Oh, he's got fucking moon boomerangs and shit.
He starts showing the moon shoes. You guys remember those?
yeah.
Yeah.
Moon shoes.
They don't work.
Stupid. Yeah. Moon pies. Remember those too?
Oh yeah.
Moon sand.
I guess kids were obsessed with the moon growing up. I don't know.
Oh
Shit,
yeah.
I
Not
was.
me.
I was like, big fucking thing in the sky. I don't know how to
Yeah.
wrap my head around that.
I used to love astronomy. I was in the astronomy
too.
club for a year.
Nerd.
Astronomy club.
Lest we forget the teaser for Treasure Planet, zooming in on the crescent moon.
God damn.
We're gonna. We need commentary
That's one of my favorite movies ever.
because remember I haven't seen it
Ah!
or I don't remember it. So either way.
Jim, played by Oscar Award winner Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I'm kidding. Has he ever won an award?
Is it though, Joseph?
Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's always
What
like
year
that
was
random
that?
fact. It's always like think of that random fact, like Simba's played by fucking Matthew Broderick.
Was that
I think-
after Brick?
Treasure Planet is definitely 2002.
Two.
Somebody check
Pre-Brick
me on
era?
that. Check me on that. I think it's 2002.
I want to say 2003 to be different.
Okay. 3 now sounds right.
2002.
Let's go.
Holy
You want
shit.
a
Also,
cookie?
by the way, I'm wearing a Last of Us hoodie today.
Hey.
November 27th, 2002.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that in
Wait,
theaters. No,
November. That's my birthday.
I know. I was about to say. I was like, Nathan, that's your birthday.
I knew that too.
Technically, it's my movie. Evan's about to gatekeep.
Oh.
It's my movie. My Disney underrated movie.
My dude.
My Arrakis.
But yeah,
Um,
solid teaser, solid trailer. Didn't see too much, but I'm sold.
I don't need anything else. They'll give me something else, but I don't need it.
Me too.
But yeah, that's a good one. What else we got? What's next?
Let's pull the Band-Aid, Nathan. I'm bummed, guys. Mission Impossible
Oh,
7. Well, what else were we talking about?
sorry, I'm putting my sleeves down for later.
Mission
we were
Impossible. Oh no, nothing. Alright, we'll get to that.
Go ahead.
Mission Impossible 7 and 8 delayed. Delayed.
But
I'm
8's not
pissed!
delayed.
I'm pissed.
Oh,
Ah! 2 years in a row, my most anticipated movie of 2021 was Mission Impossible 7, then Dune.
Yep.
Taken out. Okay, 2022. I'm good. We're here. Ethan and Ilsa. What's gonna happen to them? I'm ready. Pull it out from under me. The rug. It's
And
gone.
it's interesting reading the press release because they're like due to the ongoing pandemic,
Bullshit.
which
Wow.
it was
finished
gonna
filming.
release September
Yeah.
30th of this year.
Yeah.
However, yeah, you just have to wonder, like, it's just so unpredictable right now, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, Shang-Chi made a lot of money in September, but who's to say what this September? But I think there'll be tons of Batman's gonna be out, and there's entire summer. Isn't Jurassic World like? There's tons of huge movies that like could be like a test.
Yeah.
yeah.
But, like,
I think it's just Paramount wanting to reshuffle their current deck.
I think so too.
Sure.
Because Paramount had a lot of shuffles today, not just Mission. But
They need a big W for their franchises that remain in theaters.
They do, and that's why they kept the big one this year, which is still in my top 10 for most anticipated, in Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah. God, still.
I know, dude.
That was supposed to come out in 2020, 2 years
Yeah.
ago. I know that for sure. Because I remember being in the car being like, okay, we're months away from this movie coming out. Delayed to 2021, then delayed to 2022.
That first teaser trailer is so good.
Fantastic.
The teaser good. I think I like the second trailer a bit more. They're both great. Man, the amount of times I've sold cups and popcorn tubs with Top Gun Maverick on it, and it said like 2020, and we're in like late 2021. I'm like, oh.
I'm pumped. We posted our Mission Impossible commentaries this year. We still could, but I want to do it leading up to the movie.
Yeah, I mean, we are pretty backed
And
up.
it's
on
not
it.
just 2023; it's July.
July. That's crazy. Like I get it. It's a great mission. Does well in July.
We're closer to a 2-year wait than we are a 1-year wait at this point.
Oh, this sucks.
Man,
It's bad.
These movies are so good.
They're the
It's gonna be
best
so
action
worth it.
movies
It's
ever.
gonna be so worth it, but man, it just sucks because we were seeing all the behind the scenes picture. Everybody's just going through it and grinding through the pandemic to get it done.
I miss them so much. Yeah, I think this is Paramount wanting to reshuffle it more so than like the pandemic go at all. I think pandemic had a play, but I think it gives McQuarrie more time, which he always loves.
And
it gives him more time
I
to
think it
finish
deserves a summer release date.
totally.
So,
I think it would have done
'cause-
well in September, but
Yeah, it will do better in July, and I think Fallout was in July of
Yeah.
2018, right?
Yeah.
I saw it 3
Yeah.
times in theaters.
I think I saw it twice.
Great trailer.
The Fallout trailer is iconic. The
Uh,
smoke coming up from the blood dripping on the barbed wire.
Down with the friction.
And I remember the Road Nation trailer too. Ready or not, here I come.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Oh my god, the hype build up at the end of the trailer with the fucking plane taking off and Tom's just hanging there for an extensive time. That was what's crazy is like that was before I saw the film, so when I started them, I was like, "This is the opening."
Right.
So crazy. Road Nation and Fallout are just perfect movies.
It's so funny thinking like, like we'll get, like do the commentaries, and each movie we're gonna be like, "Damn, Tom broke a fucking rib on that scene. Like, he breaks his foot right here on this jump."
Literally on that take.
Yeah,
Kept it.
I kept it. Oh man.
But yeah, it's a bummer, but not much else to talk about. I'm excited for Top Gun. I'm gonna see that in theaters.
Let's
Yeah.
quickly. It's not really that. I mean, it's
Sure, yeah.
interesting news. I just wanted to briefly touch on that the Skydance, who
Oh yeah.
is the notable producer of, who co-produces with Paramount essentially of the Star Trek movies, Mission Impossible movies, the Transformers movies, the Terminator movies.
Yeah.
They are now shifting gears and have a new first look deal at Apple for live action movies going forward. It does mention they're still obviously going to work on with Paramount on their existing franchises that they have going, obviously, because we have the 2 new Mission Impossible movies coming out. There's the new Transformers Rise of the Beast. There's
with Transformers, which is next year, Rise of the Beast.
Rise of the Beast, and then there's the new Star Trek movie with the WandaVision creators doing.
Yeah.
Presumably, we still think it's Star Trek 4. So they're gonna keep working with, because this new Apple deal is not exclusive, so they can still work with other companies. But I just thought it was interesting because they've traditionally always gone with Paramount for making the big live action movies. So I wonder if we'll see, the an Apple Skydance movie on the big screen in the near future. A blockbuster that's, we don't know.
Very possible. Would they make like an original movie, you're saying, or?
Yeah, they have a few original movies on their slate. I can't remember what it was. There was one with like Zac Efron and somebody else. So they were already working together, especially for TV already, for Apple TV shows. I just thought it was interesting that Apple, presumably because Skydance makes huge. Then like they made the Tomorrow War with Amazon as well.
Yep.
So they make really big movies. So
Yeah, interesting relationship.
We shall see what happens.
Speaking of Transformers, their animated movie also got, I don't think it was delayed, but it has a release date now for 2024.
Oh, the Toy Story director one?
I
The
think so.
Josh Cooley or whatever?
Yeah, I just have animated Transformers movie 2024, July 2024.
And that was the other thing. I was like, I wonder if we'll, because I'm so sick of Terminator movies. I haven't even seen the latest one. You guys said it was decent, actually.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
So I was
Very
like,
good.
this is how I feel the same for like Terminator Matrix. I'm like, I want to see animation stuff now. And then I forgot that they're doing that that Netflix Terminator anime show.
They're doing that?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
With the co-writer of the Batman, actually, the Matt Tomlinson guy, I believe is his name.
Wow.
Who co-wrote the Batman with Matt Reeves, and I think he's written a few other things.
As you talk about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I think because Netflix is doing so many more anime based off of movies.
So I just thought that was interesting because I'm like, oh, I wonder if it would be a Terminator animated series on Apple TV Plus. I'm like, oh wait, there's already doing one.
Yeah, because they're doing that Tomb Raider anime as well.
Mm-hmm. And isn't there a kaiju one coming?
About to say there's a kaiju anime which goes into our next topic as well.
Yeah.
I think that Godzilla anime already came out.
It already came out. That's right. I just remember seeing the trailer.
But I think that was different. I think the Godzilla anime that came out was just based off of like, I don't know.
It was inspired by, right? It wasn't literally.
It wasn't based off of the movies. It was just a Godzilla anime. I think the other one that Netflix developing is a Godzilla anime based off of the TV.
Well, no, Godzilla. They had a Godzilla animated trilogy on Netflix, but they also had like that episodic anime show. I think. Toho, and I think Funimation did it.
Yeah, Nathan, take it away on this news we got.
Crazy news
for a live
did
action.
Did it floor
show,
you,
right?
or was it cool?
What?
I said, did it floor you, or was it just cool news? In regards to the hype yesterday in our chat.
With the amount of with the amount of just like seeing the box office returns of these movies, I'm happy to get any form of a continuation of this universe.
And you're still getting another movie too.
Yeah, which I think when that reports were going on, it was a Son of Kong project potentially.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about that when we did our review.
Yeah,
it's crazy to think that was like so long ago already.
That's just last year. Wow. Man,
coming up on a year actually, because that was March.
Still got a commentary.
Yeah. In terms of we do. In terms of movies, box office at least, it made more than Godzilla King of the Monsters, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last Kong, I think.
Maybe.
Kong
was stuck in the March 5-week period. Remember the infamous one?
March 2017.
March 2017. Beauty and the Beast, Power Rangers, Ghost in the Shell, and Logan.
Iconic.
Logan, man. What a picture.
The Last of Us.
So,
a lot like you.
Did this, I can't remember I want to pull up the article. What, did you read the article, Nathan? Like, so it's going to be on Apple TV Plus, this new show.
It's so funny, I was so hyped that I didn't read the article. But there was a snippet of it quoted in one of the pages. They were saying it's going to like follow a family that discovers their connected roots to Monarch, which cool.
They're related to Vera Farmiga's crazy ass.
I don't know why I'm not doing this. I can just literally share the articles. I'm stupid.
Oh no! Don't put
Skywalker.
It's
Carson.
There goes Quadranera.
I still love this image.
Oh, it's glorious.
New live action series featuring Godzilla and the Titans. Like Nathan was saying, one family's journey to uncover its buried secrets and legacy linking to the secret. Oh, so this is like following the battle between Godzilla and the Titans that leveled San Francisco.
Is it chronologically after the last
24?
movie?
Is it? Well, I don't know. That description.
Oh my god!
Like it's right after the first movie.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh,
Oh my god.
You're kidding me.
You're joking.
Oh my
He's
god.
everywhere.
He's everywhere. He can't get any away with this. Wow.
Holy
Are you
shit.
serious? How?
Holy shit.
Is he Hollywood's writer guy?
No, I think he's just producing.
Maybe you guys should rewatch King Arthur: Legend of the Sword.
I haven't seen it.
Do we know this Chris
Decent.
Black? This Chris Black guy? Chris Black is going to serve as showrunner.
Related to Jack Black? Yeah, I'm out of here. Somebody look up Chris Black. Who the heck is Chris Black?
Boom. That's a beautiful sentence for Nathan right there.
Legendary already Legendary already is developing the next untitled film set in the Monsterverse, but saw potential in developing a series and began talking to buyers that were interested.
Wonderful.
There's so many possibilities.
Chris Black is a screenwriter from Ohio. Known for writing science fiction and action series. He was part of Desperate Housewives.
From Desperate Housewives to Godzilla.
That's pretty much it.
We just got everybody in at this point.
Yeah,
Anyone can work on this.
Yeah. Good for him.
So I had said in chat, Evan, a cool idea, be a Agents of Shield style show.
Never heard of it.
Of an Agents of Monarch, if you will, and
that would be a great case scenario. It could do Monster of the Week. That might be too much in terms of CGI, but just like building up to a single monster, that would be fun too. But oh my gosh, Agents of Shield style show would be great.
Yeah, I wonder what budget they're gonna throw behind this, because they're talking about in here too. Like, I have yet to see this Foundation series, but I've heard they put a shitload of money behind it because it's like giant sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and of course they have this giant show with Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa, C,
yeah.
Which Kelly really actually likes that show.
My dad likes it too.
My Apple subscription expired. My free one that I never used.
Yeah, this is a great get for Apple TV. Going off of Nathan's idea here. Agent Shield style show will be great. I do kind of get bogged down by the whole family of it all, but granted that this is a TV series, it makes more sense to have humans be the focus. You can't have a monster focus for 6 or 8 episodes. You just can't.
I reiterate, it's you'll get a lot stronger with the characters if you follow one set group. We barely really got that with Millie Bobby Brown's family with Godzilla Kong.
Do you think she has a chance of being in the show?
Maybe. I don't know when it's specifically said. I think it just said after the level of San Francisco. That's after the first movie, so it's 2014.
I think they'd want to make it chronological to current time. Yeah, I think they would want to make it like after Godzilla versus King Kong. That makes the most sense. Like, this is a show set in 2015. Like, why?
yeah, and especially since you didn't unleash your amount of monsters until later.
Exactly.
And man, if it's like following specifically with Godzilla himself, a lot of great enemies we can get going here.
They didn't specify what region of the world this is going to be set in. This could be a Japanese set show, right? I would love that. They're just finding some basic white family again.
This is crazy because Apple's going to have potentially tapped into Skydance's properties, whatever they have, and plus Godzilla stuff. So we could have what's potential blockbuster section on Apple TV of man, just another insert, and they'll probably raise the prices by then. That's going to be insane. And that's on top of a lot of the film grabs they've been having recently. A lot of the then I stopped sharing the screen because I was reading the other article that I wanted to pull up, and they already have like those original films that they had with Skydance before the deal. They have Peter Farrelly's new movie, who won the Best Picture for Green Book, was starring Zac Efron and Russell Crowe. There's a Dexter Fletcher, Nathan's favorite guy, directed Ghosted, starring Chris Evans and Ana de Armas, which is said to start filming soon.
I remember that, yeah.
So yeah, tons of projects on Apple TV Plus. Plus, of course, they got Ted Lasso, the bread and butter of their whole streaming service. I still have yet to see it, but I want to.
Man. Great show. So heartwarming, so beautiful. Love Ted Lasso.
But is it as heartwarming as when Godzilla got his heart shocked back to life
with a nuke,
with the
ancient nuke underwater in Atlantis?
No, I meant Kong getting
the defibrillator. I love it.
I don't know why I love that moment so much.
Look, man, I'm coming from almost 70 years of corny shit.
Yeah.
I'm here. Ridiculousness. There's so much weird tech. Like, it fits. Man, yeah, there's so much, like, I want the Godzilla projects to thrive with. I want them to adapt a progression of, like, Son of Godzilla. I think that would be great. I think especially, like, we've been a fan of this Godzilla for quite some time now, since 2014. It's only been 8 years, but I mean, so it's been pretty impactful. That I think you do, and they already did like the nuclear meltdown thing in the second movie, and it was more a power up. But like if you did it again, and it was actually like an immense overload of power where Godzilla is going to die, it's pretty emotional, like they did in the OG movie, that Godzilla versus Destroyer, which also had Godzilla's son. And they actually did what fucking Mothra does in the 2019 movie. Godzilla's energy and power transfers to his son to make him more powerful in the main Godzilla.
That's awesome. And you think they would do that on the movie, right? Not the TV show, or what?
I mean, yeah, probably. I think you can maybe use the TV show to introduce the son or something.
Because I don't think they're going to show big Godzilla on a TV show, right? That's a lot to do on a TV show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's probably just going to be like monsters here and there. A big monster that we've not seen that really should come around is Anguirus. He's
which one's that one?
He's like this like spiky armadillo, and he can like roll him into a ball and fucking like move around. It's great. And he was not only one of Godzilla's longest allies, he's the first monster introduced in the series that Godzilla ever fought in the second movie. He is literally the oldest co-star monster in his repertoire, and I can't believe we haven't seen him yet. There was a skeletal Easter egg background in the ocean city underwater, but that's it. So I would love to see him. And there's plenty other monsters, so many monsters. Biollante would be a great one. A plant that was spliced with Godzilla DNA. Why? I don't know. They did it, and it's dangerous. That's also, a good one.
Monarch they're the good organization or the bad one?
They're the good one.
They're the good one. Okay. What was the evil corporation in this latest movie? Do they have a name?
It was
could they be in the show too? Are we gonna get like two corporations going at each other in this movie or in this series, possibly?
I think that corporation's down unless they still have some remnants. I don't know. Yeah. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the show goes. Like, it has a lot of potential to be like a national treasure vibe where they're uncovering ancient secrets with the family. That could be fun. I love that kind of action adventure feel to it. Again, going back to that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. of it all, it could be really cool. A lot of great potential here. This is crazy news because it's a series that, going off of a movie series that was on the downhill. We thought after Godzilla vs. King Kong they were going to be done, but they're back now doing another movie,
big show,
and a TV series. Yeah. Wow.
Come to think about it, I think you can actually get, like, if you were to take like one core popular monster to like have an emotional connection with the humans in depth to grow with, I would probably go with Mothra again, because they set up in like the end credits that like a new egg was discovered, so you can have like the larva state progress into the growing of a full Mothra for the future.
The big star of the show, baby Mothra, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. And man, it would be cool if they did the thing where like Mothra's fucking like twin guard, which they did with like in the movie, but they're a bit more supernatural-esque, like a like psychic connection with them, which I feel like they may have set up. So that would be a cool thing to explore too. Get the actresses back. They're great. There's just a lot. There's so much potential. It's literally almost 70 years of content you can pull from still.
Man.
You guys are just like, sure.
No, I'm ready for it, because anytime the project comes out, you're like, listen, here's what's in this trailer, and here's why you need to get hyped right now. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get bamboozled again. Let's do it. And then I learn all the lore, and I'm like,
Mechagodzilla's built over the bones of the fallen. Literally. The spirit of Ghidorah.
I was so
possessed
hyped on
the
like
bone.
this the whole time I'm watching Godzilla versus Kong. I'm like, all right, is it a fake skin that he's gonna like come out of, like, and it's gonna
Which
be
they did in the first ever one. I was like, hey man, the DNA of Ghidorah established regenerates. They didn't do it, but it could have been.
That'd have been insane, dude.
It's wild. It's so good.
Just like rips his own head off, and it's like, haha.
Literally, they like
Wow.
it's because imagine the fucking imagery of seeing two Godzillas, and you're like,
Right.
what the fuck? And then from one scrape, some fucking like metal sheen comes through. God damn.
Yeah, and then they could have done like a music cue, and then it just would have been like the whole reveal of it.
Now I'm not saying Mechagodzilla is wasted, but
But
we've had
Nathan's line is
rematches.
open, is what we're saying.
Yeah, we've had rematches before. We can rebuild.
We can
Just, I think one of the best ones they did was in the Millennia series in like the early 2000s. We built a Mechagodzilla to defend from Godzilla himself, and they built it over the bones of the original one because it's Godzilla's son. And Godzilla's roar awakens the fucking spirit of the OG Godzilla, takes over the AI, and goes on a rampage. And you're like, oh fuck, what do we do? Mothra. It's great.
That's really cool.
God, and then I think it ended with Mothra returning the bones rightfully to the sea, just dragging the whole mecha. It's great.
Dang. But we know they got to bring back our boy Kyle Chandler
Gotcha.
for this series.
Yes, please. I need the cameo.
We don't know why.
The man who's wants nothing to do with monsters. Yeah.
He just keeps coming back.
We don't know why.
It's so bad in the actual movie. They're like, and we don't know why. I'm like, what?
It's like, you bastards, you tricked me.
Anyway, I like him in Peter Jackson's King Kong.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
long movie.
There's
It
an
is,
extended
and
edition.
it's great.
3.5 hours.
It's good.
It's great.
Commentary right now.
Yeah.
You guys always want to come to the fucking longest movies ever.
And you'll watch.
Anyway, the Batman is like 247.
And God, it's...
Which I was close. I was like, watch it be 2 hours and 45 minutes.
I listened to that theme for the first time today. Holy
Yeah.
It goes so hard. Holy shit. Oh my god. I listened to it twice in a row. I'm like, oh. And the beginning part is good because we get the normal dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun. But then when it crescends, I'm like, oh shit.
It's like way more like subtle and beautiful than I expected it to be, because I thought it was gonna be really bombastic the whole time.
Yeah.
But I like how like a good 4 minutes of it is like this really like kind of like melancholic
Yeah.
shit, and then like it kicks in, you're just like, oh man.
I was sitting there listening to the melancholy part, and I'm like, oh shit, we're murdering the Waynes again.
I saw the Zack Snyder slow motion, the pearls.
Always gotta have the pearls.
I pictured for some reason the end of the movie when I heard this theme.
Ooh.
Like I can see him overlooking a burning Gotham. Like
Yeah.
in the trailer we see Gotham like filled with water, the floods, and there's fire everywhere. Like I can see him overlooking it. And you hear like the crescending part, and it's just like, oh man, it seemed very sad but also triumphant at the same time. So
yeah, like moving on to the second film in the trilogy.
kind of thing.
Man,
Yeah.
imagine it ends like we did solve it. There's still more chaos. Fucking, we're just in the Batcave. He's like gearing up for the next one. Alfred just looks disappointed as hell because this is the life now.
Right,
This
because
is the life.
this is like it's still a young Batman, right? Like year
Yeah.
2 Batman, which is so exciting. Like,
Yeah.
Are we older than Batman?
God, shit!
Fuck. Fuck.
Don't do this.
Not like this.
How old is Bruce in this movie?
Man, like how early did he start as Batman?
That's a great question.
I'm
He looks
always-
he looks at least 25 in this.
I need to, just for like a normal comic.
Don't say that to me.
I need to look that up.
Can I be Batman? Am I Batman? Moon Knight. Who am I? people.
What age?
Where is she?
What are we dog?
Bruce Wayne. Yeah, hang on.
Bruce Wayne is always 45.
Just like Batman Year One takes place over the course of 12 months. Okay. It can be deduced that Batman or that Bruce Wayne was approximately 26 years old when he became.
Ah, made the cut.
There's time. Evan's like, I'm on the cusp.
For my birthday, I want to be Batman.
Stay away from the alleys.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, no, that's earlier. Never mind. Fuck. I broke my joke.
Has he already gone to the mountains at this point to train?
Does he do the mountains still?
League of Assassins? It's just,
I wonder if
I'm
he,
confused by that.
are they gonna do that in this iteration? I don't even know.
Doesn't he do that before he becomes Batman?
In the Nolan trilogy.
In the Nolan trilogy.
And
Well,
in the
in
comic,
animated
or-
series, like he.
In the anime series, he did too.
Yeah, he did some ninja stuff. Yeah. Was it always Ra's al Ghul?
Yeah, it's always Ross.
Yeah, in the animated series, like we get like
Man.
the background on it. Like we don't see him presently there. We get like flashbacks.
We knew he went there before he went back
Yeah.
to Gotham.
Yeah.
So I wonder. I would love to ask Matt Reeves that question. Like, has he gone to the League of Assassins at this point and came back to Gotham, and now he's trying to rebuild his city? Maybe not.
I would honestly think it would be cool if he hadn't yet, because it's like more of a brutal fighting style in terms.
He does
of, like,
seem
not
more
polished.
raw.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's more of that anger coming through right now, which totally would fit this whole horror vibe of just horror detective vibe. I don't know. It's a great question.
But speaking about Batman, we did get our first reveal at the Batgirl suit.
Yeah.
Played by, of course, Leslie Grace from the hit movie that should have been a hit.
In the heist.
Bingo.
Good morning.
Gustave.
what happened to those tweets, Nathan? I missed
Yeah. Start him back up.
I fell off.
those. Maybe that's why I don't have a good morning anymore.
I'm transitioning to a Tick Tick Boom account.
Oh, very good, very good. I don't
This
know.
is the life.
Carson will understand. One day.
Yeah. Oh,
What was I
man.
gonna say? The suit looks. Did you see those even newer set pictures today where it had,
No.
had
Oh, yeah.
blood and the bruises?
Wait.
Yeah.
Blood and the bruises.
Yeah, dude.
I did see that. It was like I think it overhead.
Today?
Yeah, it looked raw
Yeah.
as hell, dude.
There was also another one where she had goggles.
I saw the
Yeah.
goggles one yesterday. Batgirl, Blood and Bruises.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Look at-
dope comic title.
Okay, that is not. Oh, what is this? No, I'm kidding.
I thought you found it. Just
I
look up
can't find it,
Batgirl
though.
on like
Batgirl,
the latest.
Explosions 14 hours ago. Images. Yeah, I can't find jack shit. Anyway,
I think I liked the tweet. I should have retweeted it, but
I believe you. I saw the goggles one. I thought that was it.
it was cool because you could see the bruise go through the cowl. Like you could see like the black eye, and then it would like go under obviously the mask part, and then it would like continue down, and it looked cool. But yeah, this suit looks really good. What do you guys think?
I was gonna ask, how do you guys like the suit now that we saw the official image of it, but now we're seeing her behind the scenes actually doing stuff with it, and it looks great. I like it.
And we haven't seen it like in camera because it's very much a
raw.
You know, someone with the camera doing it behind the scenes, like still, not through the movie camera. So
yeah.
Because remember, I always have to preface that now because everyone, the Shazam suit looks horrible. Shazam's gonna be so stupid. This movie looks so bad, and I'm like, dude, you haven't even seen the suit in the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Dave Sandberg even said like that because they did the suit reveal like way earlier on this time during the sequel because everyone would shut the hell up about the stupid suit the first movie. So he kind of played into the meme, and I think he released that picture with the whole family with the suits, right? Because we had the new cast members.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we get to play 2023 or that movie? Oh, I hate it.
2023 summer's gonna be packed. Shazam, Transformers, Mission. Exciting stuff. But yeah, I like Leslie Grace in this suit. A lot of people didn't like the leather, but the leather looks really cool. Yeah, I like it a lot. And of course, everybody's saying it's very comic accurate to the new 52 Batgirl suit.
Right.
I've always been a very big fan of Batgirl. Whenever Batgirl was introduced in the 90s animated Batman show, that's when it gets like even better. When she's introduced in the Batman show from the early 2000s, I love that as well. Whenever she's introduced in any
I don't know if I
Batman show,
have.
she's
Have
great.
I seen that show?
The Batman? You haven't seen that one?
The early 2000s.
Nathan, have you seen the show The Batman?
Is that
It's
the one
called
with
The Batman.
Is that the one with that one iteration of Joker?
Hold on.
Look it up. Look it up and share the screen. Because it is. It's on par with the 90s animated Batman show. It is utterly fantastic.
Really?
The opening is the best opening of all time. It's great.
Batman TV series.
Share your screen
I'm sharing.
so I can guide you through this.
He's sharing it.
Are you sharing it?
Yes. I think so.
Series aired
right here,
on
here.
Kids WB, September 11th, 2004. So there was 5 seasons.
5 awesome seasons. The 5th season's when everything gets like more comic booky and Justice League-y. But the first 4 seasons are all very like Gotham craziness.
Batman's earlier years of crime fighting.
Bring down Wen's in the show as a cop.
What?
Yes. Oh yeah,
Man.
right there. Ellen, yeah. But yeah, they introduced Robin in season 3 and Batgirl in season 3 as well.
Okay.
It is crazy good.
How many episodes are there?
I
13
guess
episodes a
13
season.
apiece. Yeah. Is it streaming anywhere? You just find...
Gotta be HBO Max, right?
Oh, duh. It might be on HBO Max. Yeah. Guys, I really recommend watching the opening as well. It's great.
I need to finish my rewatch of
Me too. I never finished it.
90s
Me
animated,
neither. I never did that either. You might have laughed me.
I think I'm like 60 episodes in or something.
Carson,
I'm like almost done with that first season because that first season has so many episodes. Yeah.
What the hell?
But they're all just fucking bangers.
They really are.
Like, how do you drop 65 consistently good TV episodes? Like, I don't know, dude.
Imagine having 65 episodes. You're like, okay, now season 1 team. You're like,
I mean, I'm trying to drop 65 consistent.
You will, man. You will.
Man. So who is this made by? Do we know? Was this like their big thing back in the day? Michael Goguen.
But it had the same style. It says it in the main summary up there that the Jackie Chan Adventures had the same artist as that. So that was really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie!
That's a good show.
Great show. But yeah, the Joker design is always very fun. It's one of my favorite Joker designs because he has a deeper, raspier voice.
No way, dude. In 2005, a direct-to-DVD movie titled The Batman vs. Dracula was released.
Man, I never saw that.
Commentary.
The Batman also received a spin-off series called The Batman Strikes. It was set in the same continuity.
I don't remember that.
And its featured style.
Spin-off comic book series. Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Mm.
But yeah, it's a very good show. I can't sing high enough praises about it. It reminds me of how Spectacular Spider-Man is probably even better than the 90s Spider-Man show.
Oh, man, I gotta get back on my animation grind.
Yeah, it's good. I watched that and Spectacular Spider-Man back to back in college. Well, I rewatched the Batman because I grew up watching the Batman. But afterward, I watched Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm like, man, these animated shows are great. Good times. But yeah, Leslie Grace's Batgirl. We haven't really talked about it, but there was those murals a couple weeks ago that featured Batman and Robin. At this point, it is confirmed that Keaton is going to be in the show.
Or in the movie, yeah.
In the movie. So yeah, I'm curious because Keaton has always been positioned now as the new DCEU Batman. Now that Ben's gone, so that's gonna be very interesting. What the relationship between him and Batgirl is going to be like moving forward, I'm not sure. I'm very excited because I can't wait to see this iteration of Batgirl.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wonder how how they're gonna play it off right away, like what that relationship looks like. Are we just gonna like just walk into, like?
Yeah. Are they gonna? Yeah, I'm sorry. Are they gonna have that Batman Beyond style relationship? That'd be fun. Because everybody wants their Batman Beyond movie, which I think they'll do eventually. But I've always said they should do a Batman Beyond animated movie like they did Into the Spider-Verse. I think that's the route they go. Make a theatrical Batman Beyond animated movie. That'd be cool.
Don't forget, we still have this new HBO Max series, animated series. J.J. Abrams produced.
Yeah, I didn't put that in the show notes, but we haven't talked about it yet. But they revealed who's writing it. Ed Brubaker is writing it. One of my favorite comic book authors. He wrote the Winter Soldier run of Captain America in 2006.
Awesome.
That pre-Civil War era Captain America run. Ed Brubaker is one of the best comic book writers of all time. He's still going these days. I haven't really kept up with him, but he's writing the show. 10 episodes they confirmed in season 1. Matt Reeves, J.J. Abrams on top of it as well. Just super exciting. Is that coming out this year or next year?
I think late 2023. I think.
Okay, yeah. Speaking of release dates, do we know when Batgirl is coming out? Because Flash is in November, and this might be taking place after the Flash because of the Michael Keaton of it all.
This is coming out.
Because some people said it might be before Flash, but if Flash is the one that reveals that Michael Keaton's going to be our Batman,
no way this will come out before Flash. I mean, they're still filming and.
True.
They're filming like for a month maybe. Because I remember Brendan Fraser.
Is it a 2022 series? Or am I making that up? It could easily just be 2023.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be, a 2023 movie.
I always thought it was going to be 2022.
I could be completely wrong.
But yeah, does it have a release date? I always assume 2022, but because everything with the Keaton and
the
stuff.
The only thing that has a release date is
it says 2022 film on Google.
Because Blue Beetle has a release date for 2023, which is also kind of news, I think. For like summer.
Played by my guy from Cobra Kai, Zolo. Ooh. Sholo? I think it's called Sholo.
Mm-hmm. Blue Beetle's release date.
Yeah, everywhere it says 2022, but I don't know where that was confirmed. It might just be an IMDb thing. Oh, expected 2022. Yeah. Christina Hodson, I forget who's writing it. She's great. For the Prey writer.
Nice.
So Blue Beetle's release date is August 18th, 2023.
So yeah, this could be December 2022 or it could be early 2023. Decide to push it a little bit. And then we have Blue Beetle at the end of 2023.
As of now, Batgirl is still HBO Max exclusive.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
However, I don't think they're going to drop.
But that one kind of makes more sense than Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle was like 2023 because there's not many DC movies next year. This year they have Black Adam.
Don't forget Aquaman
Flash,
in December.
Aquaman. That's 3 right there. Black Adam, Flash, Aquaman. And if they do Blue Beetle. Am I missing something else for DC?
I could see this coming out in March of 2023.
I can too.
Like around the same time the Batman came out this upcoming, you know what I mean?
Yeah. DC just has so many projects. Why do they have a November and December movie this year? Makes no sense. But Flash is going to have to.
Marvel did that with Eternals and No Way Home this year.
True-ish, but it was more so Sony.
And they had a September movie.
Yeah, but September to November is a lot of time. And Sony was the one that put that there, not really Marvel.
Yeah.
In a way. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but Flash is still
and Hawkeye. And
I used to think
what if
Flash was going to be the one that was going to move, but Black Panther with all these possible delays and stuff. Remember, Black Panther's a week after Flash, so maybe Black Panther is the one that.
I saw someone tweet today. Because Mission Impossible moves, should Aquaman move up to September 30th? I'm like, that's the dumbest tweet I've ever seen. Why would Aquaman go in September? They're playing chicken with Avatar 2 right now, but I don't know what's gonna happen.
At this point, I feel like Aquaman has the better legs.
Yeah, because it has
stay.
precedent in the last 4 years.
It has the recency precedent.
Yeah.
We don't. Avatar is a great. It's still the highest movie of all time, but it's an unknown in terms of the sequel. Is the hype still there? Is the love for it still there? Aquaman 4 years ago made $1 billion. It's the highest grossing DC movie still.
Yeah, billion in December.
Yeah, so those December movies, those December release dates are great, as Spider-Man: No Way Home has shown.
I do wonder what will happen.
So, I mean, either it's December or summer. You get great legs either way. But I don't think it's going to move all the way to the summer of 2023. So I have no idea what's. Shazam's already there.
They might move Shazam again, or they could move Shazam up.
I just don't see Avatar 2 moving again. I think Disney's very rigid with their release dates.
Yeah. No way they move Avatar 2. No way.
No way, right? Yeah.
Really?
But they could move Aquaman to beginning of December. But no, that means you're closer to the Flash. That's so confusing.
I would move. Where would I move Aquaman?
You can't go forward. You can't go forward because of the Flash. You're like blocked from going forward.
I honestly can't make a call until I see an Avatar trailer.
I think either way, Avatar is stuck in December. Unless
you can't release both those movies on the same day, though.
No
way.
I bet they're having phone calls every day. Like, hey, are you gonna move? Are you gonna move?
Yeah. I was thinking back to the Batman v Superman Civil War Game of Chicken.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not moving. Fuck. All right.
I ain't leaving.
And they're like, all right, March. And you think like, oh.
And it's
sooner,
also crazy because Kraven is supposed to come out January 2023.
Really?
Man. Yeah. Maybe that gets delayed too. Maybe. When is that going to be filming?
Right now.
Starting.
It's starting.
And go.
I think March is probably when they start filming.
Man, there's really.
They have to move back. They can't go forward because of the Flash.
Well, even if I'm looking like back, like
Aquaman in February, that seems weird.
I would not do that, and I would not put. The earliest I was gonna say was March.
But then you're conflicting with another Marvel movie in 2023. Early 2023 is what? Captain Marvel?
No, there's no Marvel movie there. The Marvels is February 17th.
That's what I thought.
It could be a month after that. But then they also have Wonka there right now.
Even Captain Marvel made $1 billion.
They have Wonka. Warner Brothers has Wonka for March 17th, and John Wick 4 is now the week after Wonka.
Crap.
And
so you can't go there either.
Untitled A Quiet Place is March 31st, but that moved back. That was the other thing that moved today.
That's in our show notes. Yeah. So where does Aquaman go?
April.
A week after Avatar?
The best month I see is April 6th.
All right.
April 6th would be very good for Aquaman. April is a very good release date.
But then Fast and Furious release.
You're 4 weeks and then boom.
Guardians 3.
Guardians 3.
And Disney's The Little Mermaid.
And Guardians is another. Guardians though hasn't made as much as Aquaman, so.
And see, even if you swapped Aquaman for Shazam, Transformers is the week after Shazam, and then
there's too much.
There's a Pixar movie after that, and then there's a Sony Marvel movie after that, which says untitled.
Sony Marvel,
and then Indiana Jones is the.
It probably goes away.
Damn.
Comparing Transformers, Indiana Jones, Sony Marvel, they stand no chance against.
Summer 2023 is more insane than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Because, listen to this. Right now, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Little Mermaid, Shazam, Transformers, a Pixar movie, Indiana Jones, Mission Impossible 7, Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Oh.
Blue Beetle. And that's all it's been 3 months.
What the hell? That's dangerous.
Dang, dude. And a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the next chapter movie.
Ooh, that's the animated one with Seth Rogen?
No, I think it's the random live action one they're playing it too.
I'm here for it.
Meh. Poor Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's gonna get killed.
No, Kang. Jonathan Majors was single-handedly.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he's the best. Have you guys seen Harder They Fall yet?
Yes, I didn't.
No.
On Netflix.
I've
Put
been
on your
meaning
fucking
to.
list, Carson.
I need to open the Netflix app more.
You Sundance King.
Well, hold on. Watch Tick Tick Boom first on Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
true.
I know. Tick tick
'Cause
boom.
This is the life, right, Nathan?
I'm gonna tick tick
Boom,
boom.
boom,
Power dog.
Yeah.
Harder They Fall. And what am I missing from this year?
Have you seen Don't Look Up?
Don't Look Up. I gotta
I
watch
have
Don't Look Up.
not.
It's solid. No rush though.
How are you the one person I've heard say it's solid and everyone else just like, what have I done?
Because
It's not a bad movie.
people
I don't know.
freak-
I don't know if Carson would like it though.
See, I
knowing
kind of mess
Carson.
with Vice. I get what Adam McKay is going for. and
Okay.
Yeah,
You like Vice
oh.
and you like this one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I dug Vice.
People
it's very-
really hated
it's
Vice, and I never understood. I mean,
It's
I
an oddly
understand
paced
why
movie.
on surface you would hate Vice, but like
W.
there's literally a fake ending in that movie. I love
Dude, that was so funny. I was like,
just laughing my ass off. The
was
golden
like-
retriever, he's like in the back of the cust.
Yeah.
There's no-
All right,
credit
time
scene.
to be a war criminal.
there's a fucking end credit scene on that.
Yeah. If you're a fan of Vice, I think you will kind of vibe with Don't Look Up, but it just has a
Yeah.
weird pacing to it.
If anything, I'm just here for just the weird casting combo of all of them.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence and Timothy and
Is this the one thing Jennifer Lawrence has done in, like, the last few years?
yeah, she took a break after Red Sparrow.
Was that
Or I guess
before or
her
after
mother.
Mother? Yeah.
A mother.
Hated Mother.
I love Mother.
Despise
I
that
love
movie.
Mother.
It's great.
Garbage.
It's awesome.
I walked out being like, "Why I wasted my
It
money."
is-
It's
Evan,
one
when
of the
there's
worst.
any experimental horror,
Get out of here! It's one of the worst
Outta
movies
here.
of all time.
No,
The
it is
worst
a.
movies of all
It
time.
is a.
Trash.
It is.
What's the plot?
What is the plot? Tell me.
Oh, I'll tell you.
I missed
Mother.
the plot.
Mother is
Allegory.
hands down.
You know what?
Mother-
Mother's a biblical banger.
I was gonna say it. You stole it from me. I'm trying to talk for 5 minutes. He steals my line. Show's over. No more music. Cut the camera. Get
Got
out.
the cameras dead.
I'm like, oh, fuck. I haven't talked in 20 minutes.
Okay, go.
I've been
Too late.
following.
You said it.
I've been following for 30 minutes.
What? Do we have any other news?
Do we?
How about her?
Knives Out 2.
Well, I want to talk about Quiet Places real quick.
Oh,
since
sorry,
you talked
sorry.
about that.
Still got
Quiet
her
Places
questions.
got moved over to November. Or what did you say, Carson? September?
I think it's September 2023.
A lot of Septembers.
Yeah, September 2023. But the big thing here, 2 weeks ago or a week ago, Pig director Michael. Shit.
Michael, go
Michael-
Michael.
Cernosky. Sorry,
Ah.
Michael. Michael Cernosky, Pig director Michael Cernosky, is directing the A Quiet Place spinoff after
Which
the
is-
fallout from Jeff Nichols, right? Who's
Yes.
going to do it?
Because
Which
he
is
went to work on it, another untitled sci-fi project. And he's like, I got my own thing. Someone
good for
else can do it."
Jeff because I love Midnight Special. But Evan liked what?
Don't look up.
I thought it was fine. I had a good time. I think 3.5 out of 5 stars. Yeah, I thought.
Damn, Trey. I was in full screen. My bad.
Oh, no.
Everyone's
Don't
here.
look down.
Who's
Holy
here?
shit! I got to put on the comments. I didn't know.
Josh,
everyone was
Trey,
here.
and Noah.
Wow.
Oh, hey guys.
Trey, I popped in earlier on your pod. There was just so many people.
Sun dancing.
Oh, Preston was there.
This Kelly?
Preston's here. Oh, remember when we thought it was not Preston?
Oh, that was.
That's Colin.
And you called it. We trust you.
No, because
Preston's
he
here.
was talking about the Cowboys, and it was like this has to be Preston.
We're like,
Who
Preston
knows?
likes football.
Yeah. And man,
No,
Chat went off. What the hell? For the last.
because it don't look up. It's a solid movie.
Oh, did we get a new?
you've been warned.
Did we get a new crewmate in our chat?
New initiation member.
It reminded me of getting rated on Twitch. Like Trey's chat is rated.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was reading the article, and it was like John Krasinski apparently saw a pig and was so impressed.
No way.
Yeah, and like
That's so
went out to
cool.
talk to him about it.
It does have a Quiet Place feel, at least the beginning, the first act. a
Because-
little bit.
this idea is the spin-off idea is Krasinski's idea, but he's not directing it, which is still so weird. I don't understand.
Is very weird
because number 2 ends in such a way. I'm like, okay, number 3, here we go. Let's finish out the trilogy.
Is it because he's going to be busy?
Yeah, he's doing that.
In the Marvel world, I mean, wink, wink.
Oh, god damn. It is actually nighttime drive, Preston. Respect the lo-fi drip.
It's more lo-fi than the actual lo-fi track. Let me turn on the lo-fi track, just so
Is
you
there
know.
actually a lo-fi one?
Yeah, but like
lo-fi,
hear it.
pretty hi-fi.
Pretty hi-fi. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
Ooh, that little.
Nothing low about this.
Oh. It's not lo-fi at all.
Not at all, boy.
Maybe there'll be a drop. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Preston. I didn't have my comments on, and so Nathan made it seem like it was real time to me. He
Yeah, this ain't it. Go back.
Whoa.
What is this?
Whoa.
It's called dance pop.
Dance pop.
This is why I don't dance.
I feel like I'm at Mads Mikkelsen at the end of
Are these old tweets? Old comments?
These are now.
These are now. Oh, they hate us. They hate us because they hate us. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Sean? We need Sean here to
We don't.
say some dumb stuff.
No.
Spice up the chat. Okay, this is like the Guitar Hero loading menu.
It's literally just called rock.
You sound like the kind of guy who plays Guitar Hero going out.
No, I'm actually
a rock band guy.
I'm actually horrible at Guitar Hero.
I suck at it.
I'm so bad.
Yeah, couldn't be me. I'm terrible at rhythm games in general.
Yeah.
There we go. We're back. But yeah, Michael Sarnowski directing Pig, which is a cool directing choice. I'm happy about that.
Sean was here. Where is he?
Wow. Nathan, you're supposed to be the guy in chat.
I know.
What
Good
happened?
job.
What?
Oh my gosh. What do you do to Jess?
What
What's
the
going on?
insight? The like Ben's like, what the hell?
Pig supremacy.
Top 5 movie of the year.
Hey man,
Really
we're
do.
gonna hit our top 10s coming up.
Oh yeah, we are. We still gotta do that.
Evan, for Preston, what's your favorite scene in Pig?
Everybody loved the diner scene, but I don't know. Shoot. I might have to go. Man, there's so many great scenes. I might have to go to the end where he's talking with Alex Wolf's father at that dinner scene there.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite scene.
I love that scene. I also love. So is it his daughter when he goes to like the bakery shop or like the?
Is it? I thought it was like
Because they're like talking about like his wife who's.
his wife. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's his daughter or just
Get
kind
out
of,
of here.
maybe it's that's her daughter from another marriage, and then he's kind of all she has left. But I love when he's just sitting down and she gets him the bread in the way that
the way they
she
used to like
make it. And
yeah.
the camera doesn't move at all. It just sits there and you just see him in the shadows, and they're just.
It seems like it's
talking.
outside the shop, right?
Yeah, it feels like it's outside the shop, and I love that scene.
Yeah.
And also, Alex Wolff in that movie, man,
Great.
so underrated.
He should
So
be nominated
underrated.
for Best Supporting Actor. At least we got Troy Costner in the Oscar nominations here, but man,
Alex Wolff will get his
Alex
day.
Wolff is great. But yeah, great choice by John Krasinski. I still think the third Quiet Place is still going to be happening. Probably.
I think so, too.
2024.
No way they don't finish that. I mean, it's so clearly meant.
It don't like it,
Yeah.
right? More so than the first one.
Nathan, what do you think?
Yep. That's what I think.
Sausage.
Yeah, we're actually in an AMC. That's our
Yeah.
My Cup of Tea.
Yeah,
back
Nicole
home.
Heartbreak
Kidman
feels
is right
good in a
behind
place
us.
like this.
Yeah. Nicole Kidman's just going to come on screen soon. She's great.
I love when sausage. Oh god.
That's Pig. What else do we want to talk about? Oh, real quick. John Watts is writing Final Destination 6.
Yeah.
I
Pass.
love this franchise.
Banger.
Really? I don't think I've seen a single movie in this.
Oh my
franchise.
god.
Commentaries. a
Somebody
must.
back me up. Final Destination is probably. Is it my favorite horror franchise? It's better than Halloween.
Yeah, you know what? He also plays Spider-Man during our podcast.
Yeah, he also plays
Oh,
Spider-Man
he's
a lot.
and he's DJing.
I'm a fucking octopus.
Crazy. Multitasker. How
Remember when
could
people got mad about the octopus and Aquaman like playing the drums, and it was like
That was
literally-
dope. I love
Literally
that.
a 2-second shot.
Yeah, I didn't remember it happening. People were like, they got mad about it. Like,
I
damn,
got
this
caught
sucks.
out by cringes.
So John Walsh just wrote this.
He wrote the
I-
treatment,
he
I
wrote
think,
treatment?
and he's producing
Oh.
it.
I know he did
Um,
like one of his like first 2 films he did was a horror film called Clown.
Yeah, I still have to watch
Yeah,
that.
really.
Mhm.
He did Clown,
I
then
never
Cop
guessed
Car,
that.
right?
Yeah.
I
Clown,
remember
Cop
hearing
Car,
about Cop Car.
Homecoming.
What a repertoire.
I would agree
then-
with Preston on that statement. For real, for real.
What do you say this time?
Haha.
No,
Oh,
keep going
no.
down.
That one? Okay.
Yeah, that one too, but
Okay. Ooh!
hot take.
Wait, hold on.
John Watts over. Hey, now I love you. some things.
Shakespeare's a bum.
Oh my
Hasn't released a
gosh.
work in so long.
Peyton Reed over Watts? I don't know. Or Watts over Peyton Reed.
Watts or
I don't know. I still think I'm not a huge Peyton Reed fan, but at least he.
I
Man,
think he
I
has
don't.
more of a thing.
More of a thing,
style, more of
a
thing.
style than
Okay.
Watts. If somebody shows you like, hey, here's John Watts, I'm like, that's Spider-Man?
It's Sean. He's back.
Oh
He's
boy.
back. Oh, I agree with Noah for sure.
Peyton Reed supremacy. Peyton Reed hasn't done anything that makes me be like, oh, this guy's a great guy.
I keep trying I keep trying to add a
Block
Wait,
I
can
keep trying
we-
to add comments and
Can
then
we
they
have like
keep
scrolling
updating.
chat on screen? Does it let us like add it
No,
to
I
our
have to
stream?
manually put them on. But like when I go to click one, a new comment pops up and I'm like, fuck.
Jess wants to fight you. Material girl. You paused the Sundance movie.
What are you watching, Josh? What are you watching? Are you watching 892? No, you already saw that. Peyton Reed hasn't done anything that makes me like, oh, Peyton Reed's great.
This is the most fun stream we've had. Q&A, let's go.
Didn't Peyton Reed do the Mandalorian season 2 finale? Was that
He
him?
did.
Yeah.
Then he's
He
even
did,
worse.
He did episode 2 as well.
You know what? Yeah, after that, John Watts, you're better. Yeah, sorry. Peyton Reed people.
Oh, that's the movie you're watching right now?
Called
Josh?
Jane. I heard about that one.
It's meh so far. Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh, I still need to watch Peacemaker episode 4. I heard
I'm on
Kelly
episode
watched
2.
it without me.
I gotta hurry up.
Wanda.
But yeah, that's A Quiet Place. That's coming out next year.
Where y'all at like on the other 62 episodes
Of what?
of
Oh,
our,
on the
of our
other-
podcast? Wow.
Preston, I might have to agree with that one.
Peacemaker is so good. Nathan, will you please watch the show?
Maybe.
Like
You know
it's,
Nathan doesn't watch
it
that.
really is one of the funniest things I've seen this year.
Is
And
Peyton Reed
it's-
writing it though?
I mean, like compared to last, it's the beginning of the year. I sound stupid.
Oh, what? There's like what half the season up right now? How many episodes are gonna
I think
Yeah,
8.
episode 4 just came out. Every Thursday comes out.
be? Now that's cap.
Trey, you do not.
Oh
watch
my God, Sean! What are you doing?
Daredevil,
My
look
hair
at
right
this.
now is so bad. Look at this.
I mean, Daredevil isn't entertaining, but it's great. It's a great drama. But Agent of Shield exists. That's entertainment 101.
Well, that Preston, get in here.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Not a big fan of that either.
I love
but,
it. Preston, help me.
Drax is a dick.
The third act
That's acknowledged.
honestly makes me forgive everything that I have wrong with it, and that's such a power to the third act.
Daredevil best superhero show, perhaps.
For real, yeah.
Young Justice.
You think Young Justice is better than Daredevil?
I might
Young
have
Justice
to...
is so good.
Young Justice, Loki.
Loki's pretty good.
Loki over Daredevil? I wouldn't say that far.
Preston's fun.
Bye.
No.
It's Guardian Galaxy Volume 2. We need the views.
Let's go.
Over
Wrong.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Wrong.
That's crazy.
I agree.
Over Rock? Over Dwayne?
I think he's a better actor than.
Don't let
You think
no hate that,
so?
Evan.
Oh, wait, no,
Yeah.
wait. Don't we have to count Batista, right? Yeah, Batista. I think
Oh,
Batista
right.
over Cena easily.
Yeah, I put, but I think
No.
that's interesting.
We need our views. I'm sorry, Preston.
I don't. And there's evidence on my channel.
He just has it below Eternals. Oof.
Hey, our top
Loki.
10.
Yeah, I go Batista, Rock, Cena. The Rock has just been around for so much. I mean, Scorpion King, guys.
Journey to the Center of the Earth, iconic.
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Journey to the Mysterious Island.
What's that football one he's in?
Batista is easily, yeah.
Oh, the game plan.
The Game Plan. But is it better than Vin
Wow!
Diesel's The
Oh my
Pacifier?
God.
Damn.
What happened to episode 4? He has sex or something? Green Lantern over all the MCU. Possibly.
Batista?
Wow. What is everybody's hate for The Rock? I don't get it. I won't stand for it.
I love the Rock.
Why are you defending The Rock? He's the same.
What the heck?
And it's a good one.
Rock. So not Gio. Okay.
Jesus. Where's this gonna go?
This chat is
The
ruthless.
Rock is great. I will not stand for the Rock slander, guys. I mean, Red Notice, guys? Come on.
You know what? This is going to be utter chaos when we get to our top.
You know what's
10s, and
crazy?
we have
That Red
them here.
Notice became Netflix's like biggest movie ever. Like,
I did like
I do like him.
Cruise.
I haven't talked to one person that's actually seen Red Notice besides Preston. Agreed.
Well,
Gio's
I was
a
kidding
goat.
about the Red Notice thing. Yeah. Black Adam's gonna be great. You guys are gonna be like, I like The Rock now. Yeah.
I never
Rock is great.
disliked.
Oh no.
Oh.
Never.
I hate that view.
It's the worst. I thought maybe we would still be propped up. We were not. I don't even know what's Geo.
He's a
If you
character
would-
from the High Republic.
If you would read.
All right.
If you get to the impact, Nathan.
Too long. Too much impact.
Too much impact.
Starlight Beacon.
I tried but failed.
I remember that, Preston. That was like, you went to like Clifford and like Red Notice, and I was like, is he okay?
Hot take. I think Gal Gadot should be nominated for Red Notice.
You don't.
I don't. No, I don't. That was good.
Are
That's
you
why I
guys
love
going to
it.
see Death of the Nile in theaters?
Yeah.
Sound
I'll see
off
it.
in the comments.
I'll see
I'll go.
it. There's nothing else to see until
I know.
Batman.
When does it
February's
come
so
out?
dry.
February or something.
Where? Did I not? I highlighted this. We laughed at it. Enough champagne to fill the night.
Fill the Nile. Have you seen that that compilation of all three of her worst line
Oh, God,
deliveries? And it's
I
You
was
guys
at
are
work, so I
mean.
couldn't
You guys
listen,
are
but I
mean.
could
what's
hear
the
it.
first one? Kal-El.
Kal-El,
No, and
no.
then it's and then it's the one where she's talking to the girl in Wonder Woman 84.
She's on the fucking like the windshield of Max Lord.
You have to give me the
Renounce your win.
renounce your wish.
I just see it as her accent. I don't think it's bad acting.
Clifford and Belfast. Best picture
I
winner.
still gotta
Belfast.
watch Belfast.
Nah, that deserves an Oscar.
Hello.
Killing no. There's apparently two different takes in Justice League and Snyder.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my god. Is it worse than a lockdown, Josh? We talked about that earlier in the podcast.
Hey man, this was the year of Boogie. All right, nothing's worse.
Nobody's Nathan,
Nobody saw Boogie
legitimately
besides
nobody
you.
in the country saw the movie besides you.
I know, and there's a reason.
Jamie Dornan is fantastic in Belfast. I have to say.
Ooh,
I liked him better than Kieran Hines, to be honest.
I like them better in 50 Shades. Oh. That's the only thing I've seen him in. I like him.
Where were we with movie news?
Thoughts on Scream? I haven't seen a single
Oh.
Scream movie.
No,
Like Creed?
5 Cream. I need to watch 4 and 5.
Scream, I have to say, is fantastic. Favorite movie of the year. I love it. It's one of the best with the commentary and everything.
Thank you.
L plus ratio.
But you said you haven't seen Scream 4, you said, Carson?
I haven't seen a single Scream movie.
I haven't seen.
Oh, you haven't seen a
Scream
single
4.
one.
I haven't watched. I recently watched Scream 1 again, and I haven't seen 2 and 3 in like 10 years, and I haven't seen 4 and 5.
Right, Josh? What the hell?
Who is this?
Kieran Hines. He's like the uncle in the movie. He just says like in Belfast.
Belfast.
He like gives
Oh,
advice.
is he like the grizzly like uncle guy?
Yeah, he like gives advice to the kid.
Right. You know what? You gotta stick up for your country.
Yeah, basically, like Kieran Hines is not it, and he's a great actor. I think it's just like, oh, we need to reward him.
He's typecast. Yeah, it's kind of like
because he's been so snubbed for years, but that's about it.
Should have streamed this on the Mandahorde Twitter.
Yeah,
really should have. You heathens.
Ouch.
Can we do our top 10s?
Wait. Something I wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah. Okay. What you got?
I guess I don't want you to talk about Encanto or Mitchell's because.
Robert Pattinson's working with Bong Joon-ho.
Oh.
Hey, that's right. Oh, and the premise sounds really dope.
Yeah, it's like
the book's not even out yet.
Spoiler, Josh.
Mickey 7 or something like that.
Mickey 7. And I think also it's
I haven't
cool
seen it, Pat. I'm
because
sorry.
It's down in the top 10.
Brad Pitt's Plan B is also producing a movie, I believe.
Brad Pitt.
With Bong's other production company or whatever.
Great. But I'm happy that he's going back to doing sci-fi. Since Snowpiercer, I love Snowpiercer. We'll do that on Hyperspace Hype.
Yeah, we gotta wait a week.
We gotta wait a week.
We just did it
after we have our episode.
I know.
They always drop Star Wars news on Friday. I hate it.
I said.
But I won't even talk about the plot. But I think I just like Robert Pattinson working with Bong Joon-ho. It's a great combination.
Yeah.
Pattinson working with the best talent. Love it.
Yeah, I think now I just want Kristen Stewart to do a movie with Bong Joon-ho after this. I think we need to complete the Twilight Renaissance.
Bong Joon-ho's underwater. That's what
Who knows? But I guess Kristen Stewart's gonna direct a movie now, so
let's go.
that's cool.
Is she?
Yeah. Ridley Scott's producing it. That was in the news.
Oh, also, Storm Reed is Riley in The Last of Us.
Hey,
Don't know who this character is, but based on the reactions,
Flex that hoodie again.
based on the reactions, I feel like I want to be sad. Did we talk about White Lotus?
Rise. It's a fire.
Did we talk about Aubrey Plaza and White Lotus and just a?
Oh, we haven't talked about that. White Lotus.
Yeah.
White Lotus, which I thought was a good, not great show, has been slowly getting me more hyped for season 2 with Aubrey Plaza. Haley Lou Richardson.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, one of the best young actors of our generation, Haley Lou Richardson. If you have not seen Columbus, directed by Josh, help me out. Who did Columbus?
Christopher Columbus.
He's doing After Yang at Sundance this year, and I really want to see it.
I'm watching it on Sunday.
Oh, lucky bastard! I want to see After Yang. Is it too late for you to get tickets for that? Probably.
I don't know if it's sold out yet. I can try.
I'll check. Because I'm not doing anything on Sunday besides grading papers. Fuck the kids. Koganada. Oh no! Somebody do not clip this.
Sundance review from Carson Wynn. I've only seen one movie, but I'll review it if you want.
Well, it's pretty great.
I love Daredevil. I think it's a fantastic. I love Daredevil. It's like a 9.5 out of 10 kind of show. I love it. It's fantastic. I love it. Even season 2. People used to be so divisive on season 2 for some reason.
Yeah, it's probably why I stopped watching it. It just got boring or something.
You heathen!
I like the electric.
I don't remember.
When you get to that rooftop with the Punisher, it's over. It's great.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I did see. You guys see the Hawkeye deleted scenes? We could talk about that briefly.
I've only seen the one with his mom.
I think
You
the
didn't see the
Clint
Wilson
one.
Fisk one?
I didn't see the Wilson Fisk one. Oh, no.
I walked into it.
Josh, I would love to have you on and talk about some of the Sundance movies.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We want to do like a Sundance like recap episode.
Because I want to get.
Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah, it's too expensive.
Also, welcome to our now portion of the show where we're gonna review the new season of Euphoria.
Oh,
We're not,
Yeah,
but that'd be cool.
If this was a 3-hour podcast, we probably could.
you watched the podcast.
Hell yes.
I haven't gone to Sundance.
And even if Evan hasn't seen
No,
it,
I just want to listen to Josh
he can
talk
be a
about
moderator.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I know about these movies, but I can't see them. But I want to hear about them.
What
like
the vibe
like
is, yeah.
Fresh.
Okay. Dan, get on it, Sean. Yeah, you're watching Peacemaker.
Rue
Euphoria's right
dies.
Yeah, it's tragic. She ODs again.
there. Fuck.
That was bad, right? That's awful.
Cut the stream, deadass.
Oh god, just send my fucking Nate Jacobs meme being too fucking close.
Nate, best character in the show,
That
right?
was such an
Preston?
uncomfortable scene.
Nate rocks. Psychopath, but rocks. I feel like I was going to talk about something. I forget what I was going to talk about. Fresh, yeah. Sebastian
Okay.
Stan coming for that Oscar?
See, so is it just a romantic comedy? Like it just looked based on the thing.
It reminds me
like,
of a. People are comparing it to Promising Young Woman. Is that correct, Josh? Is that
Oh.
take?
Mm.
And not in a sense of tone, not a sense of
not
plot.
a sense of subject matter.
Pull that comment back up. There we go. Woo!
It's not
Nate
an
is
Oscar
great.
film.
Not
Interesting.
an Oscar film. Okay, never mind. Okay. It's too wild.
See, I thought it was.
Promising Young
it's
Woman is
like-
pretty wild too, and that was Oscar winner too.
It just seemed like a Sebastian Stan rom-com to me. Like you
It's
know,
coming
how
out in March, right?
yeah, on Hulu. I think it got bought by Hulu. Josh was telling me, but I'm excited. If I've heard good things, not only from Josh but from everyone else. Oh. What did we get all of our main topics?
No, not at all. But
Not at all, boy.
Oh,
we could sprinkle it into next week.
Yeah,
Wow.
that would be a.
no. Is it actually Emily Elizabeth? I actually want to know.
Wow. Hulu in March. Yep. I won't watch any trailers. All I see is the image of him and her in a diner or restaurant.
Yeah, I just see them sitting in the booth.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm a big booth guy.
Big booth.
Big booth.
Love a booth.
Always.
You got to choose the booth. Why do they
Always.
even ask you?
Yeah.
You want a booth? Let's get a booth.
It's like, why would I want to sit under a rigid chair?
High table too. I hate that
Disgusting.
shit. Yeah. Stupid.
No bar for my feet. They're just dangling.
No cheers for your father?
No, I know, but like, is that in the movie too, or is it just a cartoon?
What?
Because Clifford's owner is Emily Elizabeth in the cartoon.
Oh.
I wanna know if it's the
I
same
thought he
in the
was
movie.
saying that was the little girl's actress name. If you
No.
are,
Please do not lie. Emily Elizabeth.
see, I'm being too gullible right now for this.
That's from the Batman.
Pretty.
Let's faux.
David Ayers Clifford. Let's fucking go.
David Ayers.
David Ayers.
Where's he been,
No.
motherfucker? Damn.
What does that look like? A pit
He directed that Shia LaBeouf like
Oh
mob
yeah.
movie,
Oof.
and then everyone
Nobody
hated it, and then
saw.
he just like
Yeah. Oof. Plot twist. I would love that.
he eats her. Can we shoot it in 4x3 and he can be really tall?
Please.
Oh, man.
We wanted to match the aesthetic of the TV cartoon.
A big red pitfall.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That's David Ayers.
Can we set it to like a Pitbull song in the trailer?
Ocean.
Worldwide.
And he's just like,
Mr. 305.
That has to be in Aquaman 2. Come on, get Pitbull back. I miss Pitbull.
You do want it.
you know what's still terrifying to me in terms of dogs is when that Nathan.
That's golden.
Nathan, remind me
great.
of the Marvel series that came out.
Yeah. Okay.
It was supposed to be this big thing.
Okay.
They premiered the first two
Inhumans.
episodes. Inhumans. There was a
Final
dog
answer.
in that. There was and I
Yeah,
remember
my boy Lockjaw.
Lockjaw, dude.
Yeah.
And I remember just seeing the little stuffed animal thing they had on set, and he was.
Hell yeah.
And they were trying to act with it because
Man.
they were like standing next to this guy in like Hawaii or something.
I think-
and it's just
I
this
think in the Marvel
giant
Spider-Man
stuffed dog, and he's just
I think in the Marvel Spider-Man game you can find a statue of Lockjaw.
no way.
I think so. One of those.
Since you're playing the game, go look for it.
That was so funny when they canceled that show 2 episodes into airing.
No, I'm not. I gotta control chat.
Disaster.
I hope they do Inhumans again. Man,
You think they will?
they have to. It's too big of a characters. If they want to do the Illuminati and Marvel's
Yeah, you need Black
Multiverse of
Bolt for
Madness,
that.
you need Black Bolt for that. But Kevin Feige is really not about the comic books. So.
I feel like the cast was solid enough.
He's not a big comic guy, one could say.
No, not really. No.
Yeah, so yeah.
Maybe I should play that game.
Motherfucker.
I still can't get past the first.
Carson
level.
to games is Nathan to books.
Yeah. Yeah. At least I played all of Uncharted. You got to give me some credit. I played.
When
all
was
of
that?
Uncharted.
When?
I mean, like as a teenager, man. I grew up with
Okay.
that.
I played games as a teenager.
So last year, Carson?
What the fuck?
AJ, jeez,
Oh no, exposed.
exposed.
Caught in 4K.
So we can do our top 10 now. It's getting up there.
Yeah.
What
What's
the
up,
hell?
Wolf?
I didn't even see who I added. It's like, all right, new one. Let's go.
Let's go.
Top 10.
Clipper.
As
Top
we're
10
down
of the
to-
year.
As we're down to 2 viewers.
Pablo Hidalgo?
Hey.
Rebels Recon. What are we doing?
Ah, I missed that shit.
Oh, my heart.
This week on the Star Wars show.
And he sits down with director of Rogue One, Gareth Edwards.
That was pretty good, actually.
And much, much more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I love how if you type that into like the GIF search, you just get the Pablo like grabbing the window,
Yeah.
like in the rain.
That's a great shot.
Cinema.
Truly.
Do we want to go in circles of like what our number 10 were?
Or do 10, then 9s. How are you doing it?
Yeah, that would probably be more interesting than just being like, here it is.
Here's my list. Yeah, sure. Carson, what's your fucking number 10?
Let me get my letterbox.
I already pulled it up.
I've done my waiting. 12 years of it.
12 years.
Ain't ask him, man. I killed Evan.
You'll let me choke on my lemonade.
Oh, no.
Not good. Not good.
Can.
2021 All right. Well,
Number 10. Let's go.
First, I just want to, because
He has the prefix.
Oh.
the last duel
Preface.
just got kicked out. My last duel is at number 11. I just wanted to say I really love the last duel, and it's at number 11.
It's at my number.
Nathan,
13.
you are
I'm really vibing with the music. So I'm
Like
just
a banta.
fucking-
you're like a free guy NPC right now. That's what you are.
Is that your number 10?
It ran out of
No, my
top
number
10.
10 is Pig.
Right. We just talked about it. Michael
yeah.
Sarnowski.
And it's just a soul-crushing movie in general, but also just like, I don't know, man. I walked out a different person, and that's all I can really say about that.
Yeah.
Which movie?
That movie. You just gotta experience
Big.
it.
Josh be like, no French Dispatch.
And it's 91
Horrible.
minutes. 91 minutes.
Yeah. It's a great film. Loved it.
Oh, we shall see, Josh.
Who's next, number 10?
I'll go.
Oh, yeah.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Whoa.
Number 10 of the year. I was like, it could have gone higher, but another comic book movie is higher.
Ooh.
Eternal.
But no, it's not Black Widow either. It's Spider-Man. Fuck it. But Shang-Chi for me, it's one of my favorite MCU movies. I walked out of my first viewing, I'm like, this is so unique, so cool. I love Wenwu, played by Tony Leung. Fantastic, one of the best MCU villains. And I don't know, I just had a great time with it. It's fun, has a lot of heart to it. The fight sequences are awesome. They're very different. I just like these singular, personal MCU movies, and I like having the flashbacks between him and his sister, who's also very great in the movie. I forget her name now. And I like the chemistry between Simu Liu and Aquafina. I think they were great. And the fight sequences are great. Yeah, the third act could be like shot kind of better, and I know it's like the whole gray sky and everything, but I still had a great time with it. I think it's still very fun. And the personal stuff between him and his father really drives home that ending. I love Shang-Chi. I gave it like a 4.5. It's in my easily top 10 MCU movies, but I don't know where yet.
Yeah, it's so hard to rank them at this point.
It really is.
Yeah.
Nathan, where you at, buddy?
I'm getting tagged in chat.
Yeah, come back.
Well, I'm sorry. I like our viewers went down. I'm like, wait, come back. We're doing it.
Nathan, no.
My number 10 is A Quiet Place Part 2.
Nice.
That was my number 11.
That has been like in the top for such a long stretch.
Since April.
Yeah.
Really did up the bar, I think, of the first one, which I wasn't sure how I was gonna do that. Edgar's here. Let's go.
Edgar the GOAT.
Yeah, so Quiet Place Part 2 is at my number 10. I like every time I watch it, I'm just like so blown away, like, wow, that is so good. And then time will pass and I'll be like, is it? And I'll go back and I'm like, yeah. Everything about it.
Do you love the thing when the boat shows up on the island and he looks up and
man, that makes my heart wrench.
Fantastic shot.
I still haven't processed, man.
I need to see it.
Me too.
Edgar, give me the link.
Yeah, and our boy Cillian Murphy and
Cillian Murphy is astounding.
It's just amazing.
So good.
And I love how it turned out to be like the neighbor, right? They knew each other before.
Yeah.
The baseball scene is.
I really love the flashback.
Yeah.
The flashback, the scene when they're all hiding in the diner and like the phone goes off. John just does tension so well.
That's Lupin. I'm kidding. That's Moon.
The lighting changed.
This is the devil one.
Oh.
But yeah, that has to be one of the best prologues I've seen in a film in a long time. It's so good. Like, it really jumpstarts you to like get ready for the movie. Love it.
For real.
Yeah. Also, I want to say I watched Encanto today, but it hit my number 15.
I
wanted higher, and I loved it a lot, but I just love a lot of other things.
Oh wow, my number 15 as well.
Oh wait, it's my 17.
Motherfucker, I put it like right above Raya, and just under Demon Slayer. Evan can test.
It's it's under Sword Art Online.
Do you already have the soundtrack on repeat? Like, it's so good.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been listening to the talk about Bruno.
Yeah.
But now all the other songs, I'm like, hey.
Yeah, I love like the duets between the sisters.
How dare you call me out, Edgar?
Pirate's Life Savvy.
I think, Edgar, to be honest, I used the same link that you gave me all the way back for Greenland. Remember that?
Greenland
for the Gerard Butler movie.
Yeah.
Whenever I forget the link, I'm like, oh, let me go to my like favorites, because I put the Greenland as my favorite.
You search there the bookmarks of Greenland.
It's in my bookmarks as like the Greenland link, and then I just use that to get to the homepage.
Miss Harris, what's that? Geography. Go sit down.
Greenland. Gerard Butler's masterpiece, Greenland.
That movie came out this year, huh? Or last? I don't know what year it is.
2020.
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah. It's still my favorite.
20, number 9.
Number 9. See.
My number 9 is Coda.
Okay. Too low, but
I still don't think enough people have seen.
Nope.
I saw it a couple months ago.
I had a cat named Coda.
You did?
In the past, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh wow. Great.
Coda and Simba.
Anyways, it's a really just heartwarming movie. It's like really unique for kind of like a coming of age thing. And if you love the movie Sing Street, your boy from Sing Street is in it.
Oh.
And he's excellent, and they have a duet together, and it's just really, it's a feel good movie, man. Made my heart soar.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say? That's what
Do I reveal where Coda is in my list, or wait?
You'll wait.
I'll wait. Okay.
If it's in your top 10, wait. If not, go ahead.
Yeah. Number 9 for me is Mitchell's versus the Machines. Troy Kotsur, fantastic.
Wow.
He should be getting the Best Supporting Actor nominations, not Cody Smith-McPhee. Even though I love Cody Smith-McPhee. Anyways,
Hey, who's Troy?
he's the father
In
Coda.
Oh,
He's the father.
yeah, he's awesome.
Soon to be Oscar nominated Troy Kotsur. He's been in the industry for a while. Behind the scenes, helping out
I
with
knew
like.
this.
Yeah.
I was not connecting the dots.
Anyways, number 9 is Missiles with Machines. My favorite animated movie of the year, right behind Sword Art Online. But I love Missiles vs. Machines. It's fantastic. Another heartwarming movie. That's a very big thing in my top 10.
I just watched it.
It's great. It's hilarious. The animation is crazy good and crazy unique. Really sets itself apart. And the family aspect is really good. It's relatable. It's funny. I think everybody can see a little bit of themselves throughout this movie. And it doesn't go like too goofy. It still remains like it's still like, I mean, it's still animated and it still gets a bit crazy, but it's all pretty.
It's all character-driven humor.
Character
instead of,
lighthearted,
quippy,
yeah.
like
lighthearted, yeah. And yeah, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, wow, this is awesome. Like, you walk out of it saying like, I can't find anywhere I can really complain about Mitchell's with the Machines. It's just a very good movie.
they don't miss. Phil
They don't
Lord,
miss.
Chris Miller.
Yeah.
It's my 30th. I'm kidding.
I was about to come through the screen.
Did you rank it yet?
Yeah, I did. I can't say it.
Okay, number 9.
Oh,
Number 9.
okay.
My number 9. My Dune. It's
Respectable.
Dune.
I'll accept it.
which was sitting pretty comfy up top until we hit November, and then
Until we hit your musical season.
yeah. You know, I'm not gonna think. Wait, no, a lot of stuff was before November.
Lies.
Deception indeed. But yeah, no, Dune was interesting because I watched it the first time and I'm like, I think I'm dumb. And I watched it the second time and I was like, nah, I got it. It's just a lot. It's quite a lot. Dune too low, thank you. Anyway, yeah, man, Dune is. It really is just like when I start. Like, look at all these top 10s, they have so much aspect where I look at it, I'm like, yeah, this is like what makes me want to just like pay attention to the filmmaking itself, and I want to just implement it. It's so, and just make film. It's so beautifully shot. I really am compelled by the hierarchy narrative that they're laid out, and I'm super hyped for part 2. And I also still want to explore previous iterations. Will I ever read the book? And I didn't.
Audiobook.
Audiobook.
How about you read the graphic novel? Because they're in the process.
I did see the graphic novel. That does look cool. I should do that.
Carson's like, Nathan, there's pictures.
Hate y'all so much. You can leave now. But yeah, Dune is just so compelling. It really is. And it's so funny, I can't articulate it. It's just because it's so. I don't have the best grasp on Dune, but I think that's why I'm so like drawn to it, is because I want to keep looking at it and exploring
it's such
it.
an interesting universe.
Yeah.
The more you learn, it only gets more impactful, I think.
Can't wait to ride that salmon.
Yes.
Number 8.
Oh, I'm up. God. Shit.
Look at him.
Old man Carson over here.
Number 8, I have No Time to Die.
Oh.
Which just absolutely one of the best blockbusters of the year, I think. Probably my second favorite Daniel Craig Bond outing. Just a really well done like swan song for the character, and I just did not expect to get as emotional as I did in this movie. I think they've just found such a balance of humanizing the character and, you know, creating something that's not just like the nitty gritty womanizer Bond or whatever that could have been just done time after time of like an unchanging character and just having the circumstances change around him. They really made it work with all of the characters impacting him and having a reason to exist for Bond, and how he inspired them as well, which I think the end of the film does a really good job of kind of encapsulating all those things. And I just love the ending, man. I walked out of that movie like...
It's powerful.
It's powerful. But yeah, that's my number 8.
Nice.
My number 8 is Twip Twip. Spider-Man. No Way Home. I went back and forth between this at number 8 or Shang-Chi at number 8. But I chose No Way Home because it was recent and I loved it. It's great. It's hard to say anything else that hasn't been said about No Way Home. I loved having, spoiler alert, the Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire back. They have great chemistry. And I was worried going in that they wouldn't focus on Tom Holland's character as much, and that's the exact opposite of what happened. He gets one of his best arcs. You get Tom's best performance so far in the Spider-Man movies. It's just emotionally gratifying, very much so. Even the fighting is elevated in this movie from the previous 2 entries. It's just a great Marvel movie in general. It's entertaining, but it's very heartbreaking at the end. And it has probably my favorite Spider-Man movie ending next to Spider-Verse. I just love the ending of this movie very much so. I kind of predicted it along with Nathan and a lot of other people, but it's very rewarding, satisfying, and heartbreaking at the same time because you're so sad, but then when you reach the end of it, you're like, okay, this is a new era. Like, it's very interesting how they...
Now we start. But yeah.
So when we start. So yeah, it was just a really good movie. I had a blast watching it. Definitely a big improvement from Far From Home. And yeah, I can't wait to see Tom's college trilogy up next.
Yeah. Super exciting. So
I don't think that's gonna be on anybody else's list. So I think that was it.
Yeah. 47. Okay, it's like the Tross effect. No.
Number 8.
No, my number 8 is the Mitchells versus the Machines.
Let's
yes,
go.
sweet.
Hey, Evan said I was like, I'm higher. Yeah, man, I was watching. I got a lot of Cloudy with Chance of Meatballs vibes in the animation, which are great. I know Evan said yesterday he hasn't seen them. You should.
But I do like meatballs.
You know, and it's Bill Hader is the main character, man.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Flint Lockwood, my boy.
Going out with Anna Kendrick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Breaking
rumors. My cup of tea exclusive.
Oh no, we're fucking TMZ now.
Oof.
But yeah, no, this one was great. I was watching it, and man, behold cinema indeed. This was really fun, just seeing Katie Mitchell's just persona of film loving, and just it's so charming that like she does green screen effects, and the animation has the green seam around what's pumped in. It's so good.
How amazing is Linda Mitchell's going off in the third act?
It's really great. I love the robots. I was a little worried because I went in because everyone talks about Katie Mitchell and like her film stuff because we're on film Twitter, and like I'll go in and I'm like, this is great. It's like the same effect I have with like most Edgar Wright films. I'm like, I like the start so much, I don't want to get into the chaos. I just want to stay here. But I actually like the progression of the robo-apocalypse that goes on. I like the journey a lot, and it's especially emotionally resonant with the whole family in general. And it really does deliver a lot of crazy stuff. The Furbies were like, I was howling. It was so funny. I had quite a few tear ups along the way as well. Mm-hmm. So it's cinema. But
it's a very cozy movie. Like I can see myself. I have the Blu-ray still right here. I can see myself rewatching this movie a lot. It's just endlessly rewatchable. It's fun. It's lighthearted. Yeah, and that family aspect is very powerful and very good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd watch more. I'll take a sequel if you wanted. But yeah, just all in all, it was fun. I'm so glad I finally got to see it. Especially to add to the end of the year list here.
I hope it wins Best Animated Movie at the Oscars, but Encanto keeps like
sneaking up in the
popularity.
Yep.
I think Encanto's gonna win, but Mitchell deserves it too.
I feel bad for Raya. I love Raya, but
right? I hope Raya's at least nominated.
I'm sure it will be.
But also, I want Belle to be nominated too. I don't know if they both will.
Did Belle make the cut qualification? Yeah, I don't remember.
It did, but the top 5 I think is Encanto, Mitchell's, Luca.
Oh, I'm garbage. I haven't seen Luca yet.
Raya.
Yeah, I haven't either.
And then the 5th one I'm missing, Flea.
Flea. Oh yeah.
And Belle is like in that 6th spot. I'm like,
Secret Life of Pets 2. When did that come out?
So
Sing 2.
Sing. Oh god, Sing 2 gets.
My kid's been watching that in class. I'm like, turn it off.
Man.
Taron Egerton singing though. You got
Number 7, Garrison.
Number 7, all the way back from February 2021. Judas and the Black Messiah.
Whoa! That's at my. Oh my god, it's done at 28. What the fuck? I love it.
Man, two of the best performances I've ever seen put to screen.
It is
Lakeith and Kaluuya. Just absolutely mesmerizing to watch them. They just they disappear, and it's crazy watching their interviews and then coming to this and then just see them absolutely disappear into a completely different person. And obviously the storytelling is just so powerful, and the end of the movie in particular is one that's meant to be devastating and is, but does a really good job of sending it out on I think the right way, and how everything shakes out, because it tackles a lot of, obviously, with all the Revolution stuff, and it's just insane how much they are able to fit into this movie and still kind of get the essence of all these characters. But yeah, really love this movie.
I'm shocked it remained so high for you. That's great.
Yeah, and actually, because I caught it when it came back to HBO Max after.
So you're not a true fan. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
I went one evening randomly while I was working at the theater, and I saw it in Dolby. I was the only one in there.
Oh man!
Wow.
Straight up private screening. Let's go.
That's great. Yeah, I loved it. I think it was a bit too slow in the middle. And yeah, there's some of the pacing issues, but overall, the performance, Daniel Kaluuya's performance is incredible. One of the most deserving Best Supporting Actor wins in a while. He was excellent.
Yeah.
Some say he could have been lead too. It was weird. They nominated Lakeith for Best Supporting, I think, that year too, which was weird.
Yeah, they purposely did that so they wouldn't be touting each other in the same category, right, or something. Or no, they were in the same category.
They were in the same category. Yeah, that's the thing. It was weird.
Definitely weird.
I think because they knew he might lose in Best Actor. Anyways.
Right. Yeah.
My number, where are we at? 7? 8?
7.
7 is No Time to Die.
Whoa!
James Bond's No Time to Die. I don't think we've talked about this one yet. Just kidding. I agree with Carson. I think this is right up there with Casino Royale. My ranking, because it's so recent, my ranking is still Casino Royale, then No Time to Die, then Skyfall, then Quantum of Solace, then Spectre, then Quantum of Solace. And the thing is, I think following Spectre, I didn't believe Bond and Madeline's relationship. I don't think it was that cooked. I don't think it was that well written in Spectre. But man, it is the complete opposite here. The script makes them way more believable. The romance, the heart, the relationship between him and Madeline is the heart of the movie. If they don't work, the whole movie doesn't work. And I think they work. They're phenomenal in this movie. Is her name Leah Sadu? I think.
Leah Sadu.
Leah. She is great in this movie. I love her so much. In the beginning of this movie is so great between them. And then the best part about this movie is that even though it's the end of the Bond, James Craig's Bond era, the supporting performances are awesome. What's her name? Lashana Lynch is great. Great side character. We get the return of
Q.
Q is in this movie. What's his name? The guy from Westworld.
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright, thank you.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Wright's great in this one. He comes back. He's been in all of the other ones, but he comes back. He's great here. And then we get Ana de Armas, Ana de Armas is awesome. In the short
spin-off.
20 minutes in the...
I love her. It's like only 3 weeks of training. It's like so adorable but awesome.
I completely forgot. Like they're in Knives Out together too, because they just disappear in their roles.
Yeah, they have excellent chemistry here as well. And like Carson said, the ending of this movie is so beautiful. A movie can really work for me if it has an amazing ending, and this is one of the best blockbuster endings I could ever ask for. It's so great. It's so thrilling. Rami Malek is great as the villain. Not one of my favorite villains. I still put Mads above him and this guy Javier Bardem above him as well. Yeah. But his goal, solid for a Bond villain. And what he does with Bond in the ending is brutal, beyond cruel, brutal, and it just it increases the stakes so much more. And yeah, you can see that throughout my list. I love great endings. You see that a lot from my other movies as well above this, but like Bond, Spider-Man, like great endings. And yeah, I love it. Number 7, Nathan.
What I have? Oh yeah, I had for my number 7, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Nice.
Yes,
let's go. Asian cinema,
Asian excellence. Is that your first comic book movie on the list so far?
Yeah.
Nice.
So far, in my top 10. Yeah, Shang-Chi. I was like, I had Mitchell's, and I was ranking it today. I was like, let's see which one. But yeah, I love. I put Shang-Chi above Mitchell's. Was a big sway on that. Just the whole set design of the Asian architecture, absolutely. Just because I'm a big fan of that whole culture. And also just the ensemble I really enjoyed too. I thought Simu Liu was a great lead. I love the friendship with him and Awkwafina's Katie.
That could have gone so wrong, but it's just a perfect amount of like friendship,
sure,
kind of romance, but it's great. You don't really see that a lot in the MCU.
Yeah, and I'm already like a big MCU fan, and but I was actually impressed like with a lot of the use of the humor. Like there's plenty of like MCU humor with it, but I had said like when it come out, I felt there was like a lot more like time to like breathe in moments. Like jokes weren't as interrupty to me, and I felt like there was like a lot of like weight in the family conflict, and it all resonated with me.
I agree. It's not like there's not a lot of like quippy back and forth humor. It's not like Ant-Man or something like that. Sorry, Peyton Reed, I had to. But it's just really good. The humor is good. The tone of the movie is very consistent, very solid.
Yeah, and the third act, I was having fun. The dragon fight. It's cool, man. It's cool.
He Kamehameha the dragon.
He does. He puts the rings in the dragon and pulls them out. That's wild. Dope. And there's so many like great like moments. There's like running through with the like running on the dragon, and the whole fights, they're fun. But especially, I love the scene of the confrontation between Shang-Chi and Wenwu when they fight, and he transfers the ring power over to him. It's all so beautiful. I love it a lot.
I can't leave this review without mentioning the fight on the rafts on top of the building.
Yeah.
one of the best sequences when she's falling and he has to like go chase after her.
The
I'm
one
like,
take.
yes, it's so cool.
So good.
Oh, and then he catches her, or barely misses her.
Flips all around. It's amazing.
Love that scene. I love that scene. And
I
of
mean-
course, the bus scene is awesome.
Oh yeah, I mean every time I see the lady fall out the window that gets caught, it's the best. More of that, man.
I'm gonna watch that movie again. It's so rewatchable. It's so much fun.
It really
I love
is, man.
Shang-Chi.
It's
Great movie.
beautiful. I adore it. I cannot wait to see Shang-Chi's future in whatever the MCU is building towards. He seemingly is just already an Avenger now, so that's fun.
Never forget, as the 10 Rings will return.
Yeah,
I
and
spoiled it.
I'm pretty sure we're getting that TV show with the director.
Same director, yeah.
So
Between Shang-Chi and Haley Steinfeld's Kate Bishop, the two favorite new characters in the MCU last year.
Ooh, yeah, good take.
Love them.
yeah, man, they're
And Florence Pugh, of course.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
all wonderful.
Sorry, number 6, Nathan or Carson.
Number 6, I have Matrix Resurrections,
Wow.
which we talked about extensively a couple, or maybe 2 T episodes ago.
I think this was
Sure.
our last T ago.
Yeah, and so if you want to hear us gushing about that and just kind of hearing about why we love it so much, you should go check out that episode because we had a lot of fun talking about it, and I think it's a movie that deserves discussion. And just I think I love the writing the most of it, and I love what Lana brought back to these characters and exploring why they still matter and how they can matter to both her and to people who grew up with them and or have come to love them.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, powerful movie, powerful blockbuster. I'm glad it exists. It's kind of a miracle. That's why I have it so high.
Not in my top 10, but I adore this movie as well. Great movie.
Heathen. No.
I'll take it. Oh, I'm next.
Yeah, 6.
Number 6. Michael Sornowski's Pig.
Oh.
Pig.
I thought you were saying Michael. Evil dies tonight.
Evil dies.
I was like, yo.
Evil. Everyone hasn't even seen Halloween Kills
I
yet.
haven't.
Me either, and I need to.
Oh,
I got
guys,
Peacock
can
for
we
3
please
months.
watch
And I didn't
it?
watch
It's
it.
so funny.
I want to. I know. I
We could. I could just wait and just do a commentary about
Like
it.
I would genuinely.
We ought to, right? I mean,
We
is it
ought
still on
to.
Peacock? Let's go.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
probably just there.
Peacock, YouTube, it's everywhere. Anyways, not Evil Dies Tonight, not Pig. It's a revolutionary move for me. Like I watched it like at 2 a.m. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll watch Pig." It's only 90 minutes.
I told you not to do that.
I tucked in under the covers and I was like transported to a calming, meditative, introspective movie that I did not expect. Nicolas Cage has never been better. He's fantastic here.
Honestly, one of his career best performances, I would say.
It's so layered. It's surprisingly layered. Like I knew I wasn't expecting a full Taken kind of movie, but I thought I was expecting more of a, I don't know, a mystery. Like I mean, look for my
clear-cut
Pig,
drama
a more
or
clear-cut
something.
drama, but it's so much deeper than that. Through each of the different conversations he has with the people around town, you get more and more about his past, what he meant to these people, what his journey was like. And Alex
Mushrooms, man.
mushrooms. And Alex Wolff, I can't say enough about him. He's great. He's been delivering so many great performances. I don't like Hereditary at all, but he's great in the movie. The performances in that movie
And
are
I like
great.
him in Old as well.
He's in
not
Old,
my top
yeah.
10, but
Old, my number
shout out to
13.
Old.
Oh, that was, yeah. Pretty low on my list in my rankings, but Old, he was great in that as well. Movie with the not a great ending. Okay,
I like it.
whatever. You're wrong. But anyways,
Am I?
Pig is just it floored me. Like I tweeted out as soon as it was over. Like this is the kind of movie I just vibe with. I love. It's very similar to my number 5 movie of the year, in terms of just like that introspective, calming drama, but also with a sense of mystery. Man, I don't know. It left me wowed. I love it. I loved it to death. It's a 5 out of 5 movie. Love it. Every movie after this now is a 5 out of 5 for me, by the way. 5 out of 5 from here on out.
I mean, most of my movies are 5 out of 5.
Mostly the other ones were like 4.5, kind of. Missiles is 5 out of 5, I think, but
Yeah.
back and forth. Anyways, number 6, Nathan.
My number 6 was No Time to Die.
Wow, awesome! It like went from Carson to me to Nathan.
Y'all keep like going ahead of me, and I'm just.
I didn't know if it was in your top 10. That was a great bluff by you.
Oh yeah, it's been in my top for a while. Like I think it was like my 3 or 4 when I saw it. It's my third favorite of the Bond films. Out of the 5.
Skyfall above it?
Yes, I have. I think I have Skyfall. I think I actually have Skyfall at my number 1.
Then Casino, and then this one.
No, then Quantum. No, yeah, yeah, no, yeah. No, I had Skyfall, Casino, No Time to Die, Spectre, and Quantum.
Gotcha.
And I don't hate Spectre. Quantum, I was like,
Me neither. I don't hate it anymore. I rewatched it. I'm like, oh, it's good, but it could have been a lot better.
yeah.
The ending of Spectre is trash. Anyways,
I
No
don't
Time to
even remember what
Die.
the end of Spectre is. I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, No Time to Die. I thought was beautiful. It was also a big heavy hitter because it was the last. It was the last film I saw in my theater that I grew up with.
Oh, so sad. Yeah.
In IMAX as well, and I was just like, I was watching it, and then I got to the end, and I'm like, like leaving the cinema. I'm like, it's a moment.
That's a lot of emotion there.
But also, I was so happy. It's such a great film to leave off on for that place before I return at some point. But yeah, it was beautiful. I love, like, just from the get-go, just like the through line of Eva Green's character through this series.
Yes.
Beautiful. Yeah, I thought Rami was great. I love Rami and everything, really. I'm sure
horrifying.
Carson was terrified.
When he breathes through the mask for the first time, when he gets like knocked out by her, he's like,
We didn't mention that.
That was the opening, really.
Spoilers for No Time to Die, but I adore that prologue, that open up.
fantastic.
Which is still weird in terms of like the time period of it all. Like he's chasing a younger Madeline,
whatever.
but whatever.
It was funny watching, like, I was rewatching all the films, so coming right off of Spectre. I remember her telling that story about her dad keeping like the gun under the sink, and they did that, and I was like,
that's crazy connectivity between that. I love that. They kind of did like a Rogue Nation Fallout thing there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Madeline, I can't say enough good things about her. She's phenomenal in this movie.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I love the returning cast. Q has always been a favorite, so when he pops up, it's fun. With his cats. Apparently, I think the cats were CG. I didn't know.
No idea. They look
because
so
why?
Visual effects in this movie.
I blame
Wow.
Toy Story.
The squad, the evil squad that's rappelling down the building, VFX as well.
Yep.
Wow, man.
That reflection
It's so
shit,
good.
yeah.
And I think one of the best barrel sequence in the
Hell
end.
yes.
In
And him
that
going up the
tunnel.
stairs at the end too, when he's like rounding those corners, and you literally just like under that stair, dude, and he's
Doesn't he have like that teddy bear at the end?
yeah.
I'm crying.
Yeah, he's got the bunny.
Ending.
It's so well done. But yeah, there's just no time to die. Or you got all the time in the world, man.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love it. It's so good. Just a very end bit, telling a story about Bond, James Bond. Fuck.
The
Moving
dream
into
lives on. Damn it.
number 5, Carson. Top 5, baby. Top 5.
Top five.
Top 5.
You're mine. Number 1.
Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Wow.
Love this movie.
I didn't think it was gonna be on your list.
Absolutely, it's on my list.
There's a black bear behind me.
Oh my god.
Nathan gets mauled on camera.
But yeah, for all the reasons these guys talked about it, I love just the humor and this universe feels so lived in terms of the characters. They feel real. They feel like they exist. They don't feel like they're just moving the plot along. I love the little robot characters that they adopt basically in the end.
Yeah.
And it's just so perfect. And I showed my family the movie over Christmas break, and they loved it too. So,
nice.
Like Evan was saying, there's just a piece of everybody in this movie, and I think that's very evident. And I'm excited to see what this director, who worked with Phil and Chris on this movie, is going to do with the animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because I think that's
I didn't know he was doing. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm all
so
in.
hyped for that project. So
Yeah, we keep mentioning Phil Lord and Chris Miller, but yeah, Mike Rianda and Jeff Rowe both directed this movie, and props to them because it's really good.
yeah, it's awesome. And
I also love the credits with like all the family photos.
Yeah,
of the
dude,
cast.
that's him.
Yeah,
That's
he
like
was
him
like
based on
the
the-
youngest of that photo. And I was like, man, that's so cool.
Great stuff.
But yeah, I could talk for hours about that movie. It's perfect.
5 out of 5. Speaking of number 5, for me, a movie that also I watched at night, and it was meditative, powerful, fantastic. Can't say a bad thing about it. The
Predatory.
power. No, get the fuck out.
I killed the momentum. Sorry.
He did.
Go again.
Fuck it. It's Power of the Dog. Power of the Dog.
I need to watch that.
Fuck. Like, it's a great film. I walked out of it. I watched it
Whoa.
I watched it on Netflix. But same feeling as the pig. As Pig.
The pig.
This is a 5 out of 5 movie for me. The
Matt
feeling of this
Reeves'
movie.
pig.
The direction from Jane Campion is probably the best direction I've seen all year. Next to Denis Villeneuve, in my opinion. It is mesmerizing. The score by Johnny Greenwood is both haunting but beautiful at the same time. The performance by Benedict Cumberbatch, one of the best performances of the year. Phenomenal. He's creepy, but his character, the layers of his character, what he stands for, what drives him, is so subtle but layered and so emotional at the same time. Same thing. I can't say it enough about it. The subtlety of the movie and the motivations for each of the characters. Kirsten Dunst's motivations. Cody Smith McPhee delivers his best performance of all time as well. He's a young actor, but he's been paying his dues in Hollywood for a long, long time.
Was he the one that played Nightcrawler in the Young
Yes.
X-Men?
Yeah. In that guy's X-Men movies. Won't say his name, but yeah. He's great. Cody Smith McPhee is great. Benedict is great. Kirsten Dunst is great. Jesse Plemons is in this as her husband. He's great as well. It's just him and Benedict have the great sibling relationship, and there's a past to it that is just continuously added to as the film goes on. In the onion, you unpeel the layers of his story and his background is just so fascinating, and the ending is jaw-dropping, crazy, super surprising, unexpected, but feels right at the same time. It's just a great Western as well. And I can't say enough about the direction. There's a lot of great, just subtle shots where Jane just lingers on a certain character's eyes and the way they move, the way they interact with other characters. Beautiful. Oh,
I watched the first 15 minutes of it,
it's
and I got
great.
distracted. I had to go do something. That's when it
It's great.
interrupted me, and so I need to just go watch it.
You really need to just go into full force.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, and I adore this movie. It's a movie that's just made for me. Same thing with Pig, where it's just a great, solid drama with great characters.
I haven't heard this much passion since Mud.
Dude,
I loved it.
Dig
I
to
love
me,
Mud.
Dig.
Mud's great.
Oh, the dig.
Is it Dig
Or,
or Mud?
sorry.
Which one?
The dig,
Which
yeah.
fucking dirt are we talking
I like.
about?
Which point in wetness consistency are we on?
I have to
Are you
say,
talking about ice or water? Ice water?
I got Sandman, one of them.
The Dig was in my top 10 for a very long time. It's not in my top 10 now, but shout out to The Dig with the great performance by the guy who plays Voldemort.
Fan.
Rough fine.
Ralph Fiennes, thank you. Ralph Fiennes is great. And then, yeah. I forget all the actresses now in the movie. But The Dig is great. Watch it on Netflix as well. But yeah, that's my number 5. Nathan?
All right. My number 5 was my number 1 for a long time.
Oh,
The Green Knight? Oh, sorry. Shit. Oh.
continue.
David Lowery's The Green Knight.
Ah, you knew it.
Great.
Look, I killed his momentum, so it's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, The Green Knight was it was like one of like the first ones this year where I saw it and I was like, where's my camera? I need to make something now. It's that inspiring to just like look at. It's so beautifully designed. The whole medieval landscape, and also Dev Patel's performance was phenomenal. It's not like a giant cast. It's pretty like enclosed, and it's interesting because it's like after the age of King Arthur's legend. Really, it's like really at the tail end because he is the king there.
Yep.
And we're following the nephew, Dev Patel's character, a knight who doesn't have a story yet, and then going on this like year-long wait before fulfilling this journey that ultimately is a lesson in not of courage and not being a coward and like following through on your promises and stuff. And I love the aspect of like going of that alternative future that could have been. I wasn't confused by this as like a lot of people. I don't get it. I understood it pretty well, and I think it hits all the more because of its message, and also the practicality of the Green Knight himself is beautiful.
It's so good.
It's so good. That actor who plays him too, he narrates the story of the Green Knight on like the official A24 YouTube channel. It's a beautiful video.
The 5-minute like intro video thing. Yeah,
the legend of the publication of it. It's great. But yeah, just all in all, it was a beautiful setting, and it's like it's so just like it feels like there's like a lot of big stuff. There's fucking giants and stuff, but it feels like small scale and personable.
Yeah, it's like claustrophobic to him.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I adore it so much, and I can't wait to revisit it. I wish I got to see it in the Christmas re-release IMAX because I saw it in like our tiniest auditorium at my theater.
Me too.
Didn't crack my top 10, but great movie. Love it, especially the ending. I was like, it's a great conversation starter to talk about the ending. Yeah.
I saw it for a second time with Trey. Oh well.
Another one bites the dust.
Right.
As they say.
But yeah, it was great. But yeah, that's the start of my top 5.
Great. Number four. Awesome.
Number 4. A long time ago.
There was no Star Wars this year.
Did I forget?
Did Patty
My number 4.
The Bad Batch finale?
My number 4 is the movie Little Fish.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Olivia Cook.
What is this?
The amazing Olivia Cook.
I only know of
the most depressing movie I've seen all year. It is quite literally about a pandemic where people lose their memory. The disease is you start to forget your loved ones.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And I watched it during like the worst of all of this.
Oh.
The moment I like walked out of the room, I just started like crying because I saw Kelly again, and I was like, the end of the movie is this very specific thing, and it's just like one of those full circle endings like Arrival does, and it's just
dude, it's an ending that I predicted was going to happen. I was like, if it ends this way, I'm gonna love this movie. And it ended that way, and I'm like, yes, but at the same time, crap.
Where do I watch this?
It's on Hulu,
great.
I believe.
It's on Hulu, I think. Yes.
Tread lightly, Nathan. Bring all the.
I'm worried for
everything. I'm worried about you watching this movie. It's so fucking beautiful at the same time. Like, it's some of the most beautiful cinematography I've seen all year. I love Olivia Cook, who is consistently just one of the best actresses in Hollywood, and nobody says it, but I'll say it.
Did you first see her in Meet Earl and the Dying Girl as well?
Yeah, I think so. And then obviously she did Ready Player One, and
she's Thoroughbreds.
Thoroughbreds.
I need to watch that.
God, please.
Anya Taylor-Joy is stunning.
That movie, that ending too.
Fuck yeah.
Oh no.
But man, she is such this ending, she sells it so well. Heartbreaking. I can't say enough about this movie other than yes, you're back for depression, Josh. I'm in my top 5s, and they're all depression. Yeah, we were just talking about, I'm trying to like tell Nathan about it without telling Nathan about it, and
everything's changed but nothing's changed.
Everything's changed but nothing's changed.
Where's that in my top?
Man, I can't say enough about this movie, and there's so many just like vulnerable moments where people are just talking to each other and trying to remember the good of life is how I would phrase it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so good.
What a picture.
What a picture.
That was a 21 for me. But I
Made the top 25.
I will, Josh.
the more we talk about it, the more I'm like, I should go higher. Cause Little Fish is just
Also, the
mesmerizing.
score is
Great.
mesmerizing. Really good. I'm a sucker for like those depressing piano scores. So,
Dude, between piano and violin, I'm like,
it's a wrap.
It's a
Okay,
wrap
let's
for
go. I'm tapped in.
Number 4 for me. Opposite of depressing. This is the most uplifting movie of the year for me, and that is Good Morning, Uznavi.
Pan caliente, café con leche.
I forgot my letterbox, but I know my top 5 now. In the Heights. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Lin-Manuel
In the
Miranda
Heights.
has quite the year.
Just missed it. It's my number 11.
Oh man, it stayed in my top 5 consistently ever since I saw it in July, or whatever it was. I got an early screening. That was like one of the only early screenings I had this
Yeah,
year.
I remember that.
I saw it like a month early, but I saw it twice in theaters.
Was it
saw
a
on
Mother's Day thing
HBO.
or something?
Yes, you're right. I brought my mom
yeah.
to go see it. She was like, "I love this movie."
Get out of here.
It's not the best musical of the year because there's a movie at my number 2 that is.
Oh.
We'll see what that is called. But it is fantastic. It's a 5 out of shut up. It's a 5 out of 5 movie, and I love it. I can't say enough about it. The family story is so again relatable, but also very uplifting. It's heartwarming. It's heartbreaking. The music numbers are incredible. Best music numbers of the year, easily.
96,000, man.
96,000 is great. Anthony Ramos, unbelievable in this movie. Leslie Grace, unbelievable in this movie. Everybody.
Who plays was it Vanessa?
Vanessa, I can't remember her name, but she's
in the new
awesome.
Scream, right?
Is that her?
I
Was
think
that
so.
her?
I think so.
I'm a terrible fan.
Oh no!
Evan.
I didn't know.
Evan.
She looks the same now that I think about it. Duh. Is it her? Edgar. Is that the same actress?
Totally is.
It totally is, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
recognize her.
god! Wow. The awkward feeling when you walk out of the movie and you're like, she's great, but then I forget where she's from, and she's from In the Heights.
Damn.
Wow. Man. I'm sorry, Josh! Oh no! Oh no. I can't continue this review anymore. I'm done.
No, you have a top 3 to do.
Anyways, but yeah, this movie is great. Fuck, that is synchro. The movie's great. And I'm flabbergasted now. And I'm done. I'm done.
All right.
Wow, I'm a
I'll
terrible
take
fan. But Jenna Ortega was great too. It's great.
All right. Anyway, my number 4.
Man.
The biblical banger itself.
Green Knight too?
Yes.
You're
No.
crazy, dude. You're crazy for this.
No, I'm not, because you
What's he
need to
doing?
watch me and Evan's long ass review.
Oh wow!
Eternals.
Holy shit!
Has
Crazy,
stuck.
dude.
I'm not crazy. You gotta, man. As soon
Holy
as soon as the crawl goes, I'm like, biblical banger. Let's go.
I wish I could love this movie. I just haven't thought about it. I haven't.
Why are you me with No Man Land? Why?
It just hasn't struck anything inside me. We had we got done with the conflict, and we're like, all right, we got to set up 4 sequels. Let's go. We're not gonna end the movie.
No, because here, listen, this film is just like the love of your home, and it's great. And especially, I was breaking it down with Evan. It's my favorite part of our review. The scene with Icarus and Ajax at the farmhouse.
Great.
Talking about like why go against the orders of the Celestials, because they're so inspired, and it's great because like it's like my favorite part of its interconnectivity with the MCU is Ajax was so inspired by like humanity's resilience after like a universe-wide cataclysmic event that most would just give up on. They persevered through that after 5 years, and they brought everyone back, and it's such a beautiful mindset of just the faith of this world.
Yeah, and
I wish I could get like. To me, it's like they're just talking about that, and I don't connect that at all because we don't see any of them actually be inspired by humans in the movie, really. If that makes sense. Like, it's not like directly connected. So I was like,
I get it.
Okay.
It's one of those Avengers Endgame thing where it's like,
Right.
because I've watched it, I can understand the impact of it. But
And
I see
so-
what you're saying.
Yeah. And it is a beautiful movie, though, and I do love.
Even backplane spider.
I honestly think
I gotta
Cersei,
wait.
The main character just really doesn't have a lot to. I don't know. She just.
Cersei, you mean?
Yeah, her arc is just. I don't know. It's
I
fine.
love all the characters. I don't dislike a single Eternal. I really did like enjoy all of them. I mean, sure, some more than others.
People hated the young one. I liked her.
Sprite. I like Sprite, and I
Sprite.
understood.
That whole
I
thing is
understood
so
her thing.
stupid.
I don't
I'm
like the way
sorry,
they
like,
handled her in the end. But
Yeah, I hated that.
I
whole
liked-
thing.
I
She's
like
like,
her-
"Ah, go off.
it was believable for me, at least. Like, it was believable.
Yeah, I get
I
it.
don't like how the guy hits her in the back of the head, like, oh, she's
Yeah,
like,
no,
what are you doing?
I'm like,
She had a great moment, but then you just ruined it. I don't like that, but I liked what she stood for. And I believed that.
love
I
a
need to
lot-
rewatch it. To be fair, it's on Disney Plus now.
Yeah, I would recommend. I love Fastos. He's great.
Great.
I love that they didn't shy away
I think
from
my favorite
his
like little
romance.
insight was for you that like human thing connected. For me, I was really stunned by the fact that Angelina Jolie's character had this thing of like knowledge like being
Yeah,
so long in your
that
brain
was
that it
great.
starts diluting, and like I wish that would have been more at the forefront, because her character kind of just comes and goes a little bit because we're all over the place, obviously.
I think I mentioned this in my review. It's the longest we're putting together a crew sequence of all time.
Yeah.
Which is not
I'm here
great,
for it.
but
And I adore Makari. I think it's like probably the best way we've seen super speed depicted
I
in
love those scenes.
any medium. Actually like being fast. It's cool, man. I love it a lot.
she's awesome.
And yeah, I'm excited for the future of them. I'm really just intrigued about like what's gonna go on more with the Celestials as a whole. Like that whole can of worms that's been open is really intriguing, and also just the
Yeah.
prospect that they were all like multiple versions of them created in Dispatch, and then their memories taken. Like that
Right.
whole existential thing. A lot of existential stuff I'm really intrigued by.
I also
So,
think I maybe didn't connect with it emotionally as much because it's a little bit of that MCU whiplash effect now where we have to come up with those little cruxes of, okay, why wasn't this person here, because we weren't told to do that, and then like we're kind of steamrolling on everything, and then it's like, okay, now we're gonna have Blade and vampires, and it's like, okay, where the fuck were they the entire like it's crazy that there's so many different like
I mean, I mean,
can believe Blade.
ever since like after the first Avengers movie, I just always viewed it as like they're busy on their own shit right now at the same
Yeah.
time.
yeah, and I guess I get that when it's like Daredevil, for example.
Yeah, I've never really had that problem with any iteration of the MCU.
But I do think it's funny that there's just like a celestial like in the ocean, and then like during like
Yeah,
Hawkeye, there's just a celestial in the ocean.
Yeah,
Like, and
it's out there.
Nothing. Yeah, obviously, it doesn't need to talk. I don't need the shows to be like, oh, blah blah blah, celestial in the ocean. But I just think it's kind of funny.
which I'm sure they will. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I have a lot of. Also, I like the way it's shot too. And again, my perk with Shang-Chi was like, there's humor, but I didn't feel like it was like super overbearing. I thought there was a lot of time
The
to.
camera guy was a little overdone, but
Wow, I liked him.
I like him
I really
too.
did.
He got
like
a
him, but
poster.
They kept cutting back to him, and I'm like, dude, like, I don't know. It was a little
Is it below Black Widow for you?
No, not below.
Carson got rageful and bitter.
No, like
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know what I guess I just didn't know what I was gonna get with Chloe Zhao getting into the MCU and how she was gonna be affected by that or tempered, I
Yeah.
guess, from that. And it was just interesting to see. I don't think it won either side of the coin.
I see what you're saying. I liked it more than most. I don't think it was great. I don't think it was awful.
It's not bad by any means. Like I didn't hate it. People
I
were
like it a lot.
Oh, this is the worst MCU movie, which I just thought was blasphemous.
No,
But
I think there's a lot to like in it in terms of like what they stand for, what it means, the world. I adore the Aztec Tenochtitlan scene where they're talking about like not interfering, but then Druig wants to interfere, and then that argument back and forth about humanity is awesome.
Yeah,
Love it. It's easily the best scene in the movie for me. But yeah, are we on our number 3 now?
we are.
yeah, my number 3 is The Green Knight.
Oh wow!
Oh.
Wow!
Yeah, man. The Green
Great.
Knight
Think you're
rocks.
better than me? No, just kidding.
The Green Knight rocks, and I was so surprised how they were able to take. Like, I wasn't even sure. Like, I knew it was going to be philosophical. I knew it was going to be this journey, but I wasn't expecting it to be like subverting that in a way that I couldn't even imagine. It's just one of those movies where you're 3/4 of the way through, and you're like, I don't know how this is going to go down.
Yeah.
And you get there, and you have this whole thing, and I love the editing in this movie, man. I think it's such a strength, especially in that last scene when we finally cut back to him looking back up at the Green Knight.
Did you catch the end credits scene?
There's no end credits.
There is. I'm not fucking lying. There is.
What's in the end credits?
His daughter from the hypothetical crawls over and puts the crown on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Wait, from the
serious.
hypothetical.
Yeah,
From
like
the vision thing.
from the vision of his cowardice.
Josh is saying there actually is.
Ah.
Yay, Josh!
All right.
But yeah, I love the
You're
Green
supposed to be on
Knight,
comment
and
watch.
I've only seen
Listen,
it once.
they haven't been
believe
here.
it or not. And I don't know, there was a sale for the 4K Blu-ray and I didn't get it for some reason.
Oh.
So you're saying you fucked up?
I fucked up, so I need to get it. But love the Green Knight. Shout out also to I don't know if we mentioned Barry Keoghan in it. He's also so fucking good in his.
You rest your bones, my brave knight.
Yeah, dude, he's so good.
I'll finish your quest for you.
Oh, and Erin Kelly, man. I loved her
Yeah.
little segment, man.
Her old ghost debacle.
She was in the movie?
Don't do
And
that.
I think just the biggest thing here is this movie was made for $15 million, and it looks better than
What?
every fucking movie out on the market today. So
Wow.
there's that.
Most.
The volume who?
That's my number 3.
Number 3 for
Oh,
me.
Sean Harris. God, sorry.
Oh,
So good.
Oh, and real quick,
Harris is
that
great.
that shot where he is like bound by the tree, and it does that 360 pan to his skeleton,
Fuck.
and then back to him alive. Oh, cinema.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
My number 3 was mentioned earlier in the pod, and it starts with the C, ends with the Noda. Coda.
Ah. I was like, where are the words in between?
Coda, 5 out of 5. One of the most heartwarming, beautiful, cozy movies of the year. It's perfection. It's a great performance from the lead actress, I forget her name. But she's definitely one of the best up-and-comers, rising stars of the year. She floored me throughout this movie. The way her arc, the way she has to navigate her family life. Troy Kotsur as the father, unbelievable this movie. One of my favorite scenes of the entire year is his conversation with his daughter when they're in the backyard and they're sitting on the truck. And she's talking to him about her ideals and her situation. It's just beautiful. And the sound editing, sound mixing, or whatever in this movie,
Fantastic.
Great. There's a scene where they're doing like an assembly, and they do a certain choices in that scene, which are just so good. Then the ending is just such an uplifting, feel-good movie. I'm so glad more and more people are watching it because it's like rising in terms of like Oscars and awards and everything, and deservedly so because Mary Madeline, the mother, fantastic. This whole cast is just unbelievable in this movie. It's a great family unit, great family story. Has a little bit of everything in it. I love it so much.
And it's a remake of a Danish movie, apparently.
Which is crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. Because it feels like such a good original movie, but it's a remake. Yeah, I can't say anything bad about Coda. I walked out of it saying, 5 out of 5, perfect movie. Like, it's just such a feel-good, awesome movie.
Nice.
Yeah. Your number 3, Nathan.
My number 3, The Suicide Squad. No.
I was about to get so excited, man.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Great movie. Not my top 10 either, but great.
My other option was going to be King Richard, but I haven't seen King Richard.
Okay. I got worried it was number 2. Okay, sorry. You're good. I know your list now. Okay.
What's your number 3? Oh, duh.
No, it's Spider-Man. No Way Home. Thank you. Anyway, yes, Spider-Man No Way Home, which was my number 1. Then I saw more movies, like right at the last minute, and it's just it delivered tenfold. Literally, I went 10 times, and
oh my god,
I did it. I have legal proof.
Theater's like, get out of here, dude. Please leave. But we also want your money.
Yeah, never mind. Like, yeah, I went Thursday twice. I went Friday 4 times.
You're absolutely mad.
So I assume you like the movie then, right?
It's all right. Yeah, no, I adore it for a lot of personal reasons as well. I made a whole small video essay ramble on that one.
Great video. Yeah.
Gracias. But overall, I adored it. I love the theme of second chances. I love just the heart of Peter Parker wanting to save everybody, including these villains who were honestly victims to their own design. And of course, just seeing every iteration of Spider-Man that I literally grew up with at the perfect times of my life, all coming together and interacting beautifully, like nothing. I mean, stuff has changed. They've gone through stuff, but it's just like a glove. They're back in it, and they're beautifully done. And it's so rewarding. Like when they hug goodbye, it's so good. It's a dream project I only dreamed of. I never thought I'd actually get it as soon as now, and it's so good. It is my favorite comic book movie. And yeah, man, a beautiful
of all time.
Of all time.
Yes.
You're mad.
I know, but I'm also a Spidey fan, so there's always something mad about me. Giacchino's score is beautiful.
It's good.
Yeah, man. Especially the ending. Forget Me Nots, that track, beautiful.
Sure.
And God, why are you doing this? You liked it. It's in your top 10. And man, just the ending really was just so bittersweet. It really was
perfect.
The perfect ending. I cannot believe it's real. Actually, it really did deliver. There was no Tross effect here. Thank God. Can you imagine?
Nathan's on sabbatical.
So good. All so good. They're all returning. It's so good. I can't gush enough, so I'll stop. But yeah.
Was this movie in the palm of your hand?
I'm bought a physical in a while. I'm getting this on physical.
Nice.
Lovely.
Yeah, great movie. Where did it end up on your list, Carson?
What movie?
No Way Home.
Number
27.
No.
I'm kidding.
Oh shit, wrong list. Number 14.
Yeah. Just curious. But number 2.
Number 2. I'm counting it as a 2021 movie, damn it. The Worst Person in the World.
Wow, he did it! He did it!
Madman.
Look, because my final decision was because it's on the short list for the Oscars for this Oscar season.
Yes, yeah.
And so I figured that overrides it. So it wouldn't make sense for me to be talking about it all the way next season.
But yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, this movie, so it's told in 12 chapters, right? Which is a very interesting effect. And I think it really works beautifully for kind of this slice of life.
Don't say too much. But
I'm not saying it really. I can't prepare you for what you're about to watch.
Oh my gosh, I'm ready.
Whoa.
It's both.
Does it have a release date?
February.
Oh wow, next month?
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
next month. It's early February.
Holy shit!
I think it's like February 6th.
Oh wow.
But yeah, this movie is one of the best romances I've ever seen put to screen.
Yes, I can't wait to watch it. Ooh.
God, it's so real. Like I can't like the flaws and everything of these characters are so real, and they just grapple with life and purpose and how do you love a person unconditionally? How do you feel purpose in life? All those big questions that people deal with, and how do you deal with aging and you feel like you've left your life behind and you haven't lived it yet? Like those kind of questions.
Is this movie for me?
Yeah, I think this movie is somewhat for everybody.
I can't wait to watch it.
It's fantastic, and the lead actress, I won't butcher her name, should be nominated for best actress. If this wasn't a crime that the stupid Academy always is like, we can't nominate if they're not speaking English, we can't nominate them for actress.
They'll get best supporting, but not best leads. Yeah.
It absolutely would be sleeping. It is that good, and the co-lead, the guy in this movie, is also just has some phenomenal moments.
Parasite just won, but
yeah. So I cannot wait for you guys to see it. It will be out next month and probably VOD shortly after that, since it came out in like Norway and European countries all the way.
Okay, so it's not going to streaming; it's theaters.
No, it'll be in theaters, and then I'm sure somebody will pick it up for.
Between that and Drive My Car, what the fuck?
But guys, you need to see it immediately. It's that good. I was a little worried because I was like, hey, this thing has been hyped up since July of last year because it premiered at Cannes. Or Cannes, sorry. I was thinking the chicken place.
Are you hungry, Carson?
Premiered at Church's Chicken.
Church's Chicken. Anyways, so I could go on. I can't wait to like talk about the movie.
Man, yeah, I would love to talk about it with you because I cannot wait to watch it. I'll see it day one for sure. Because I've been excited as well for a long time. For me, my number 2. This is the life.
Boom, 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 boom.
Tick, tick, boom.
Crowd goes wild.
I was just jamming to 3090 in the car today.
Stop.
How good can this movie be?
Andrew Garfield.
Oh, you will learn.
Andrew Garfield is a revelation. He's been like that since forever. But oh my God, if Will Smith wasn't deservedly winning Best Actor this year for King Richard, I would love to see Andrew Garfield win as well. It's a tough year because him and Benedict Cumberbatch are great too. But either way, Andrew Garfield is a shining star of this movie. This is his movie. He doesn't work, the movie doesn't work. He's a fantastic singer. The story is amazing. He embodies Jonathan Larson in such an emotional and gravitating, captivating way. His relationship with Alexandra Shipp, great. Vanessa Hudgens, great. Musical numbers,
I forgot she's in it.
Phenomenal.
Therapy, the song Therapy.
The song Therapy is incredible. Everything about this movie is the best adjective in the world. It is incredible. The ending is so uplifting, but also heartbreaking, knowing what happened with Jonathan Larson. Gone way too soon. But this movie is just, I love it so much. I'm a huge musical fan. Even more so ever since like La La Land these days. And I just adored this movie. It is perfection. I've seen it like 3 or 4 times now.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw it
3
when
times.
It came out.
Wow.
I saw it on Christmas. I just rewatched it. It's one of those endlessly rewatchable movies. It's just so uplifting, motivating. It's just it hit all the right notes for me. I love it. Andrew Garfield, you are the best. We love you. And great year for Lin-Manuel Miranda. This is his first directorial debut, and he kills it.
Yeah,
kills it. So I can't wait to see what he does next.
Wonderful! I can't wait. My number 2 was The Matrix Resurrections.
Hell yes.
Which was my number 1. It was so surprising because I'm like, nothing's gonna beat Spider-Man, surely. And then I watched it.
This was shocking when you revealed your list to me. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, man. I was just as surprised as you, but I mean, and like I love The Matrix as much as a lot of the fans. Especially, I love the whole trilogy.
Go catch your commentaries.
Exactly. And then going into this one, I was like, how are things gonna roll? And then when you just get to like the core of it, just being the love of Neo and Trinity, I was like, okay,
yes,
you got me. Like, only thing that can beat Rain in cinema to hook me is just love itself, and that being the crux of the climax. It's not saving humanity. I mean, you know, to some aspect, but it's not like saving the city of the real world and we got to race against the machines. It's like, we got to get Trinity out because I love this woman. It's perfect.
It's such a personal movie. It's the most personal Matrix movie, and it's so great.
It really is. There's a lot of cool new update ideas, and it felt like a natural progression of the evolving machine of the Matrix itself. And I think Keanu and Carrie-Anne Moss really bring their A game. It's wonderful.
I can't wait to own it. I'm so excited. I'll be buying that day one.
But that brings us to our number 1 film of 2021. This is about to be a 3-hour podcast.
Carson's like, Eternals, gotcha, Nathan.
My number 1, Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Holy!
He did it! He did
it! I
don't even know what your number 1 is.
My number 1 is Dune.
Oh, duh! Wow.
Oh, yeah! Holy shit! Hold up.
Dune.
I don't think that made my list.
God, we've talked about this movie at length, but it is just remarkable on a technical level, on a casting level, on a adaptation level. I never thought I would see, as someone who just got into the books last year or in 2020 because of COVID and just exploring this remarkable sci-fi story. It is just, this movie is revolutionary, and I walked out, I'm just like in awe of everything, and I cannot wait for part 2. It's one of my most anticipated movies of all time. Part 2, man, everybody in this movie brings their absolute, it's like the best people in the industry doing their best. It's insane how all of this came together, and was actually really successful, and people really seemed to vibe with it, especially when it was on streaming and in the box and at theaters. So I'm just so happy that it's been embraced kind of in the way it has, and that people are excited. And I can't wait to reread the books yet again and go back, and now that I own this movie on this gorgeous steel book, and rewatch it, because this is awesome. Remember the tooth, baby. Remember the tooth.
What was your number 3 again? Because Josh said he had the same top 3.
Green Knight.
Green Knight. Yeah.
Worst person in the world, and Dune.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Oh man, love a petty Mandahor. My number 1 was I can't even bullshit it. I was trying to make up some bullshit. It's Dune.
Yeah.
It's Dune.
I see.
Sci-fi masterpiece, Dune. Everything that Carson said times 10. This movie is hits on a technical level, on every technical level, on a story level, on a character level. I wanted to go into this movie knowing nothing, and I went in pretty much knowing close to nothing about it. But Timothée Chalamet delivers such a great, interesting, very not relatable, kind of relatable, where it's just somebody growing up, going through adolescence, except going through a crazy version of it through different worlds.
And I think Rebecca Ferguson. I think they're really kind of the
co-leads in a way, co-anchors. Yeah, they really are. Their relationship is kind of like the heart of this movie. Oscar Isaac's phenomenal, and the entire cast is great. What really drove me to this movie, to love this movie, and I see this a lot in a lot of Denise movies, is the main character's journey. And a lot of people criticize Paul's journey in this movie because it's kind of like half of a journey. But even in part one, I loved what he went through. A boy going from was it Caladan, right? To Arrakis. Everything that he's been going through, thrust upon this prophecy, upon this legacy of his family.
And God, I love the end of the knife fight, and they do this super slow motion shot with also in the vision earlier in the movie. To kill is to also be killed or something. I can't remember what the line is, but it's something of like, once you kill somebody, it's kind of a never going back thing. You've taken a piece of your soul or something.
This movie has a lot of like trademark Denis, where the main character experiences a lot of weird visions, but grows through them. It happens a lot through Arrival. And the ending, like Arrival ends with the phone call. This movie ends with such a personal knife fight. Even though it's such a big, epic movie, it's such a personal ending. And even though it is cut short, I loved the ending. I still loved everything about it. This movie is just phenomenal on every level. Like the character journeys, the epic, the scope, the different factions, the world building is so beautiful and well crafted. Denis really popped off here. I cannot wait to see part 2. It is my most anticipated movie of all time right now. October 23rd, 2023. I can't wait. I can't say enough great things about this movie. I loved it. Sci-fi masterpiece. And
this is the life.
I know.
Dune! Got you, bitch. Swap them. No. I wish, but
how dare you do this to Matrix? Just kidding. we had the moment. We had the W.
Okay. I know we almost did, but Andrew Garfield coming in at my number 3 and number 1. With Tick Boom Indeed. All the things Evan said are correct and more. Man, this felt look.
It's so great.
It's so great, and God damn it, it hit me at a point. This keeps happening. God damn it, like at a point in my life where I'm just going through stuff. I mean, I too am an aspiring artist, and struggling to make ends meet, and going through personal journeys of working with your friends and stuff, and looking inward and like realizing like what you're doing, and the change you must realize that you need to go through to better yourself, all while still trying to thrive your art into existence. It's so beautiful. The songs, of course, are catchy as all hell.
3090 therapy, louder than words.
Why is wonderful. Swimming, a banger, honestly. So many, man. They're so good. And
Lynn.
I really do think he embodied Jonathan Larson really well. I think especially in the hair. I feel like that's what sold it.
The hairstyle is perfect.
Have you guys watched Jonathan Larson's OG performance of this whole thing? It's so good. It's so.
I think I caught I was watching a compilation of different performances of 3090, and it started with Jonathan Larson.
Yeah.
It's.
I'm gonna watch this tonight. No. I'm busy.
I gotta go to bed. But man, yeah, it's so beautiful. Andrew really does bring it. It's super captivating. Like as an artist, I think you'll love it. As a fan of music in general, I think you'll love it. If you just have been young and gone through relationships or friendships that haven't been the best at times, but you find ways to work through it. I think you'll love it. It's just beautiful. It's personal. I think I love him as Spider-Man, but after that is might be my favorite Andrew Garfield performance.
It's so hard to judge. He's too great in everything, but yeah, this is up there for sure.
It's wonderful. So that's just I'll leave it off there. But that is
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. That's the 2021 list. We're hitting the 3-hour mark here right now. We got the background music. It's a new era. The first show of 2022. We're back, baby. I'm going to go ahead and close out on me. You can find me at _Nathan or here. I'm working on the Time Blazer stuff. It's going to be fun. Evan, where can they find you?
Find me on Twitter at HarrisEV9. Don't let Netflix sweep this under the rug, but Ozark Season 4 Part 1 premiered today. It is the best Netflix show of all time, I think, now. So I cannot wait to start Ozark. There's no movie coming out this weekend, so I'm just going to be watching Ozark all weekend because I love that show so much. Also, Sunday, Attack on Titan is going to be crazy. I cannot wait. I'm teasing. I've been waiting all week for it. What else am I watching? I got to catch up on Peacemaker. I'm starting Fallen Star this weekend as well, so catch me there. Edgar, Ozark Supremacy. Hell yes.
3-hour mark.
3-hour mark. We did it.
We did it, Joe.
God damn it. And yes, I think that's it. Yep.
Carson.
Yeah, over on Twitter at the Film Carson, talking about, well, mostly posting my Letterboxd reviews of the Sundance movies I watch this weekend and throughout the next week. Some fun ones coming up. We got the Aubrey Plazas of the world, the John Boyegas of the world are in these movies. Super excited to see what happens, and yeah, gotta catch up. Evan's making me drop everything and go watch his Batman series. Hopefully it's on HBO.
It is.
But I want to catch some of that, and yeah, just getting back into the work grind after the holidays. It still feels. I hate January as a month. Can we just dump January? That's all I got. That's my 2 cents.
It's cold. It's rough. It gets everywhere.
Yeah.
It really do be.
Well, that's it. So yeah. Yes, I know. If you guys enjoyed our podcast and you want to see more, plenty of commentaries as well on the way. Exclusively Star Wars stuff as well. We got that.
Revenge of the Sith next week, baby.
Revenge of the Sith is coming up. Our commentaries as we continue the Star Wars saga. So yeah, if you are interested, you like all this, be sure you hit the like button, subscribe not already. Chat is not usually this chaotic, though I wish it was. It's pretty fun. That being said, hope you guys have a great night, and I'll catch you guys next time. Happy 2020.